everybody. Woo! How we doing? Well, what can I say? What can I say indeed? It's been a really funny old week this week. It really has in so many ways. Firstly, we've got obviously the Orient Express has been revealed for the second time. It's kind of like reveal version 2. Lego obviously accidentally leaked it probably about a month ago or so. God, that went quick, didn't it? Also as well, we got some Mario sets also revealed, but of course they've been under the shadow of this Orient Express. Orient Express looks quite good, actually. I quite like it. Costly though, it is a little bit on the costly side compared to the museum, both of which are £260 pretty much. But there's about 1,500 pieces difference between them. How do you feel about that? I don't know. Anyway, we'll chat a little bit about that later. I've got a survey running, actually, just asking you lot, because I've had a survey going for probably about 22 hours over on Instagram, and it's been neck and neck. The museum has just edged it in front at the moment by about 5 votes. There's about 80 people voted on that at the moment. Now, we've got 27 votes so far out there. It's you have one choice to buy and build a set on December the 1st. Which will it be? Will it be Ideas Orient Express, 43%, or will it be the Icons Museum, 57% at the moment? I'm just interested to see. On Instagram, the question being what you want me to build, ideally. This one is kind of what you want to build. So I'm interested to see how it goes. Both are very, very close. Both are very, very neck and neck. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting, actually. And it still slightly bemuses me why Lego are bringing 2 brilliant sets out on the same day. And of course, that's in the far future. That feels like December the 2nd. You know, December the 2nd is a good almost 2 weeks away. This time next week, we've got the Avengers Tower, the tallest set, or one of the tallest sets, if not the set that comes with the most minifigures on it. I think that's pretty impressive, to be honest. I've been back to the Lego store a few times since I saw it for the first time. A couple of Wednesdays ago at the Christmas do at Leicester Square. God, it is really good. It really is. My God, there's some Easter eggs in it too. Some brilliant reviews out there at the moment. I watched Tiago's today. That was excellent. I totally enjoyed that. And I've been watching people's thoughts on this Lego train as well, which I do like. I really do like it. I think the blue, the gold looks so, so good. I really do. Also as well, a shout out to these guys out there as well. Here we go. The 2 gay folks. They made it. Congratulations, guys. They got into land this week. As well as Preston Builds as well. So all I can say is thank you, LAN, for giving us some British representation in the LAN. I really appreciate that. You never know, folks. One day I might be in it too. Of course, to get in it, you've got to apply. And I will do one day. I'll give you my word on that. But anyway, I had quite a lot of people this week actually get in touch with me, asking me if I made it into LAN. Of course, I hadn't, because I haven't applied again. But it was just simple fact that I changed over my picture on Instagram, and it went down so well. People liked it so much. I thought, you know what? I'm going to push it out to everything else. The badge is still there, folks, but I'm just using it in the banners. And up front, I thought I'd step forward. I thought put the badge a step back. Hopefully, you guys like it out there as well. It's my favorite colors. It's pink and sky blue. But of course, you guys all know that as well. But anyway, I just want to say congratulations to the latest LAN members. You guys totally deserve it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys get up to in the future. Otherwise, of course, we're going to start getting some peeps on. But before I do that, like I always like to do, there's a couple of things you can do for me. If you want to help the channel, if you want to help the content and all that kind of malarkey that I get up to, you can either join the LBB family, become a slightly bigger ingrained part of it, or, of course, you give us a super chat, stick your name up there on London Wall, like I always do. And then every couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks or so, I'll give you a big shout out again on Instagram. Loving all the Instagram at the moment as well. And I hope you guys are too. I've been having quite a lot of fun with it in the last week or so. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Tonight, it's Friday. It's London Calling 198, and we are getting ever nearer to the luscious 200. Can't wait for that. It's going to be exciting. Actually, I'm working on something, just a small little something, kind of looking back over the years. They'll be doing London Calling, and blimey, there's been some changes. Anyway, I'm looking forward to showing you guys that in the near future, just a couple of weeks away. Anyway, for now, let's say hello to you lovely lot out there, shall we? Johnny Builds is out there saying howdy all. Chris Chalice is out there too. Bricky T. White, great to see you, my friend. Hope you've had a top week. Lady McBrick, of Well, you've had an adventure this week, haven't you? I know I did as well. I still haven't really recovered the other night from going to bed at 11 and getting up at 2 and then not really going back to bed, in all honesty. We've got JANGBricks 76 out there as well. JANGBricks, good to see you, my friend. You've had a top week as well. I'm trying to think what you got up to this week. That's right. I think I saw you. I think I saw a picture of you on Instagram this week talking about your health. It was jolly good too. Super proud of you, my friend. I really, really am. 2K Bowls, they've been up in Manchester. Sent me some pictures as well. New Lego store up there, folks. How many Lego stores are there these days? It must be close on to 1,000 now. I've got Liz out there too. Liz, how are you doing? Always good to see you and listen to you as well. She's got a great podcast, folks. Check it out. Opie's out there too. He's going to be in a minute. I haven't had him on for a little while, actually. Be great to catch up with him, see what he's been up to. Lego Team B is out there as well. Congrats at TGA. Indeed, love the avatar as well on there. Lego Team B, I like that a lot. Madlib's out there. I believe Madlib did his first ever live stream yesterday over on Matt Elder's channel, which is very cool. Jesse's out there as well. Brick Galaxy. Hello, Lego people. Bring on the weekend. Jesse sent me some pictures yesterday, actually, showing off a certain. And you said Amazon. I keep going to say Amazon. Avengers Tower. Can't wait to show you that, because that is actually the full skiboodle of the tower. It's a bit weird, this tower. The more I look at it, I do like it, and I'm definitely buying it, folks. But the weird thing about it is it looks just very familiar. Everything is familiar about it, but not perfect. It's a bit weird. It's kind of having a strange effect on me. Brick Wills is out there as well. Brick Wills, Meredith, great to see you. She's going to be on soon as well. I'm looking forward to that. Next week is going to be another stonker. It really is, folks. So watch out for that. Good evening, all. This is Brick Stage Pass. Craigster, good to see you, my friend. Good chatting with you this week too, as it happens. And glad the new puppy is settling in well. Lovely to hear and see all that. King Oldenoff, £2. Hey there, fella and ladies. It's a very strange way of putting things. But anyway, this KO is for you.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
That was loud in my ears. Apologies for everyone listening to that on headphones. Lady McBricks says, Pink Wheels, hello, how you feeling? Right, we've got down to the bottom already. Great stuff. All right, folks, check out the survey and check out everybody's going to be in the panel tonight. You find all the details down in the description below. Like always, you know how it goes. It's a certain thing. It's a drill. Come on, we've done it 198 times now. So you guys have got to get up to speed on doing it. I know, which I'm sure you are as well. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Who should I bring on first? I'll tell you where I'm going to go. I'm going to go, I think, all the way to Australia, where at the moment it is exactly 6:44 in the morning. How do I know that? Well, what I've Google, essentially, folks. That is it, really, just working out all the different time zones. It's Saturday over there. It's, like I say, it's 6:44 in the morning. And this is Jay, otherwise known as Jay's Brick Blog.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. I was going to say top of the day, but that would be completely the wrong country.
No, it's just started.
Good day. How you doing? How you
Pretty
doing,
good.
Jay?
I'm running on very little sleep, by the way. It's been a week, as you can.
Why no? Because I saw you was liking some things that I was doing on Instagram today, and I was like, he should be asleep by now. Similarly, I was having the same conversation with Sarah, to be honest, from time to time. How you doing anyway? You well?
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Yeah. You got some
living the
Lego
dream
sets behind you there. You are living the dream, my friend. You really are. Anyway, you're looking very well, considering it's 6:30. I mean, you've been on at 4:30 in the morning before, so you're doing all right.
This is pretty good, yeah. Although the kids are like starting to stir, so it's going to be chaos like really soon.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, nothing new there then. All right. Well, anyway, where would you like to go? We've got Gallifrey. We've got a place called Reading. We got a place famous for dogs and puddings. We got somewhere down south that's lower than a snake's belly, but they just seem to have gone AWOL at the moment. We've got somewhere up north. I can't remember where. I think it's either Sunderland or Newcastle or in and around that area. Anyway, or we can go. I think it's Florida. Actually, is where the young lady resides and dwells. So where would you like to go?
You know what? I've heard that the UK is pretty grim this time of the year. So let's go to Florida. Let's go to sunny Florida.
We're gonna go sunny Florida. Blimey, I tell you what, mate. The UK is pretty grim at the moment. I tell you, but today it's actually been lovely. We've had so much rain; it's unbelievable. Like the ground is completely saturated. It's completely soggy. But of course, out in Florida, it's probably nice, sunny, and I don't think they've heard of rain out there. It is a thing, folks. It really is. But anyway, how can I describe this person? Well, anyway, this person, do you know what? Over the years that I've known this person, they have been very slowly, like all natural things, kind of blossoming, metamorphosizing almost into something new all the time. And this is no different, in all honesty, folks. And we're in a new chapter this year for this person, and I'm jolly well looking forward to catching up with her and finding out the latest and how they're getting on in land as well. Anyway, so everybody, give it up. It is, of course, our good friend, Just Too Good, otherwise known as Sarah. Hey, you. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Let me see if I can unmute you. No, I can't. Oh, let me see. Can I unmute? No, I can't. We got it. We could try, Jay. We could try and interpret what she's saying.
Is she miming?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she's miming. She
Let me
says,
see.
"Why are you the way you are, Greg?"
I can't help it. I can't. It says here I can't unmute a guest. I can't unmute their mic. Oh, it says your mic isn't connected, Sarah. It's there. Is it? Unplug it. Plug it back in again.
Why is it red? Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it meant to be red?
Yeah, I think it goes red. All right, give it a minute to reinstall. That's it. I tell you what, Sarah, restart your PC. That works every time. I built a career on it. Honestly, I built a career on it. Restart. We'll get you straight back in again. Good stuff. All right, I'll boot you off. I'm going to boot you off. Nothing personal. Kick from the studio. Right, I've kicked him off. She'll be back in a minute. Jay, this is what I like.
Can I go again?
Yeah. Go again. I can't go again. We won't get through this till about an hour. Hold off anyway. It's long enough as it is. Chris is out there. He's saying only they have hurricanes. That's true. We've had the odd hurricane as well. All right, where should we go next then? Should we
go Reading?
Oh, you want to go Reading? I'm saying what we describe it. All right, let's go to a place called Reading. It's spelled exactly the same as reading, but for some reason, folks, they're so posh in this place, they decided to call it Reading. Is it near any royal boroughs? I think it is, actually. I think there's a royal borough of Staines nearby. But anyway, here we go. Let's bring him in, shall we? Of course, the Twitcher himself. You know,
hello. Hopefully you can hear me.
We can hear you absolutely fine.
That's fine. I don't need to mime. I wouldn't do as better job as Sarah. That was hilarious. Bless her.
I know.
What an entrance.
That was an entrance. I tell you,
yeah.
That's good. Never changes.
She was speechless.
She was indeed. All right, she's coming in. She's looking good. It's looking good, folks. There is not a mute sound on there. And all right, let's go back. We've got Minark. We've got Jay. All we need now for the awesome foursome is, of course, Sarah.
Can you actually hear me this time?
We can actually hear you this time.
I don't know why. I literally don't know what happened because I exited and then I put my Yeti mic to be used, but it's probably using my default HD mic, which sounds worse. So
yeah,
but maybe that's the only way it could work.
Okay, brilliant. Anyway, you're here now. Awesome.
I feel like something has changed since last time. Your profile picture. That's it. Yeah, you changed it.
My profile picture's changed.
Yeah.
That's it. And you know what? Sarah, honestly, it was so funny because I changed it on Sunday night, and I literally, I had my wisdom tooth taken out like 10 days ago, and it was all bruised. In fact, it was green.
Oh gosh!
Because the avatar pictures are so small, you don't really see it. But there are zoomable pictures. Anyway, I just had a spare half hour. I thought, you know, I'm just going to take a picture. I just literally went like that.
It came out great. It came out really great.
I put it through a bit
honestly.
of Canva, and it's there. It's like I had a pink shirt on, and I think since the last time you was on, I've lost a stone of weight. I have, And
Really?
Yeah.
Since the last time I've been here, I've gained a lot of weight. So there you go.
What can I say? The world still spins. We go through a lot of changes. We really are. It's facts of life. Life always is like it can be summed up as one big bloody diet. It really can be.
Exactly.
So I thought I'd take it, and then literally, so it was like Sunday night, and I even messaged Gaz, aka Minifig who's going to be on in a moment. I said, "What do you think of this? I think I'm going to change it just for Instagram." And I changed it that night, and then I thought, and everyone was getting, "Oh, I really like your picture." Blah, 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 blah. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to push it out to everything else. So I did, and then of course everyone else starts mentioning, "Oh, I'm in land now. I'm in land. I'm in land." And then people coming up to me and saying, "Oh, you in land? You changed your picture. You got a fancy picture." That's what they're saying. I was like, "No, I haven't applied."
Awfully convenient. Your timing was impeccable because it just matched perfectly. It's like somebody has something to say and they can't say it. But we're
and loads of people this week have changed their profile pictures. They really have. But no, I'm not in land yet. I haven't applied. But anyway, Lego.
No, yours looks. The new profile picture looks really professional, which is good. And I love you were saying sunny Florida. It's been bad weather for like a week up in here. Like it's just depressing because I wake up and it's storming outside, and I'm like, dang it. And plus, it's making my hair poof up whenever I get it straightened. So, the weather's been crap. Yeah.
I know. The weather has been absolutely pony here. We call it, in Cockney's lag, we should call it pony track, which, of course, is...
Okay, so pony's bad.
Pony, yeah, if it's pony, it's bad. Yeah, it's really bad. But anyway, it's been an exciting week. It really has been. But we'll chat a little bit more about that in a minute. Sarah, great to have you here. Where would you like to go next? We've got Gallifrey. We've got a place that's famous for puddings called Yorkshire. I'd say Southampton, lower than a snake's belly, but they've got an AWOL at the moment. I don't know where they both are. Or we could go up somewhere north. I forget where. I think it's northeast. I think that's Sunderland. He's going to kill me if you know. It could be Manchester for all I know.
Maybe
let's go with Liverpool.
Get it wrong.
Okay.
It sounds like Liverpool
place. Go to Pudding Place, but whatever.
We're going to go Pudding Place. Oh, I like that. Do you know what? Just literally, there's a place in that's famous for the Great Fire of London. And it's called the Monument. It's just a massive, great big building. And the name of the road in and around it is called Pudding Lane. I thought I'd love to live in a place called Pudding Lane. It just sounds so lovely and comforting, and put your feet up, put the log fire on, and relax. But anyway, we digress, folks. We digress. This is all about Lego. Anyway, we're going to go to a place that's famous for puddings, Yorkshire puddings, that is, and of course, little yappy terriers called Yorkshire Terriers. But of course, this person's nothing like that at all. She neither looks like a pudding and certainly doesn't look like a Yorkshire Terrier. She is our answer to someone that dwells in two kind of zones. She loves a bit of Star Wars. She loves a bit of Harry Potter. It is, of course, our good friend, Kerry, aka Brick, our pick. How you doing?
I keep telling you, it's not all about the pudding. It's about the whippets, the ferrets, and the flat caps.
Oh, yeah, the flat. Sorry, I would say call them flap caps, but it's flat caps.
Flat caps.
Which, according to Sarah, only comes in one colour in Lego. It really does.
That was a good day. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That one piece they keep using from Series 24, right?
Yeah.
That's it. It's spot on. And even the designer of the museum said the same thing, didn't he? He said, "Oh, I put myself in there as a janitor." It's like, come on, designer, pick yourself up a bit. And he's complaining that they've only got a brown cap, which kind of makes me laugh. But
I
wanted different colors. Looking at your picture, Greg, it does actually look like a professional headshot. It's quite.
It
cool.
is not.
Like it.
I tell you what, right? I tell you what. I'm gonna show you lot here, right now. This is an absolute exclusive, right? Let me show you this, right? This is because all it is just basically the most thing about it is just doing the white around me. Look, let me just go to here because, like I say, folks, I'm not in land. I don't mean to disappoint people, or not. As the case may be. Look, there we are. Loads of pictures there. That's me there. That's it. That is it. Just loads of headshots.
How many did you take? Oh my god!
I took loads until I just found one that I liked. That is it. There you go. And luckily enough, occasionally, very occasionally, I can be photogenic, and that, as they say, is my good side.
You need to stack all those photos and turn it into like a GIF.
I think
Yeah,
I will.
it's so funny.
I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do,
Yeah.
couldn't I? I did one. The last time I did something like that was when I was when I was doing something for Dreams. I just thought, oh, let's do a picture of me in bed. So I did. I just laid in bed. I said to my wife, just stand over me and take loads of pictures. And so she did, and I kind of put it out on Instagram. Check it out, folks. It's in the highlights section of it, and it was quite good actually. I was like, God, I've never seen myself asleep before. Not that I really was. I was just pretending. But there we go. Anyway, before you lot keep taking me on these tangents, let's get some more people in, shall we? We seem to have
tangents, mate.
Mate, it's a nightmare. It really is. Come on, we're 22 minutes in. We haven't even said the letters OE yet. But anyway, let's. We seem to have some people down in the south of England. They seem to have turned up. That's good. They're there. They're waving. Right, where would you like to go then, Kerry? We've got Gallifrey or Galileo. I can never remember. Or we could go the place that's lower than a snake's belly in the south of England called Southampton. Quite remember what it's called then. Or we could go really up north, northeast, I think it is, to a place, I don't know, what's up that way? Liverpool, Manchester, Sunderland,
East,
Newcastle. Are they around there somewhere?
Darlington.
Middlesbrough. Oh, who would ever? Yeah, you got Middlesbrough, I suppose, but no one admits they live there, surely. But anyway, where would you like to go?
Dear.
Well, let's go northeast and find out exactly where he actually lives, because it could be Newcastle. It's that
Oh, it could be Newcastle. It could be Newcastle. I don't know. I don't like to say. I'm going to say somewhere in between Newcastle and Sunderland. I am. Is there a place there? I don't know. It's called the demarcation zone or some sort. But anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, and my good friend from TikTok and, of course, Instagram, and he will answer a million questions in a day. He really does. Is, of course, Liam, aka Happyverse.
It's not bloody Newcastle.
Oh, it's not Newcastle.
Let's
Good
get
stuff.
that one out.
Is it more Sunderland than Newcastle, or?
Well, I'm from Sunderland, but like if you want the easy one, you could go Durham. But it's not Manchester and it's not Liverpool. They're like 3 hours away.
So I was throwing those in there to trigger. That was all.
Yeah.
For
future, just like with all the funny names, just go Hogwarts, because we've got Durham Cathedral, which is Hogwarts. We've got Annie Castle, which is Hogwarts. Like actual filming sites. So just say we're going to Hogwarts,
Right.
and then I'll come in full on.
Hogwarts. There we go. Does that make you? If you could be a character out of Harry Potter, which one would you be? The geezer with the big coat or something?
Well, let's leave it to the comments to decide.
Yeah, what would you reckon, folks? Who does this geezer remind you of out of Harry Potter? Some dodgy dude from down Diagon Alley or something. But there we go. Yeah, let us know, folks. Put your answers in there. yeah. Tell us. Oh no, I don't even know much about Harry Potter, to be honest. Built plenty of their sets this year. Gringotts, my God, that was a good set. That was a tall set. Of course, Lego just wanted to go bigger, didn't they? Like we say, it's been the year of the big sets. Anyway, Liam's here from some place called Durham that no one's ever heard of, but everyone refers to as Hogwarts. Where would you like to go next? Galileo or Gallifrey? Or I think got the bloody. We have to go there. The brick mods have disappeared again. They have.
I definitely need to go there anyway, because I have no idea what the connection is between where they actually are in Galileo or Gallifrey. Like, it feels like you're about to burst out into a Bohemian Rhapsody or something.
Exactly. I think it's because in my head, Gallifrey just gets converted into Gallifrey, or Gallifrey gets converted into Galileo. Who knows? Even I don't know. But anyway, this Bring Him On show is called our good friend Minifiku, otherwise known to you, lovely lot, as Gaz. Hey, Gaz. Oh, he's on mute. He's on mute. He's doing another Sarah.
Yeah, well, you know, I have to do a tribute to the best, you know. So,
good recovery. Good recovery. What can I say? Good to see you guys. How's things?
Yeah, all good. Thanks. All good here. It's dried off as well, so you know, winning.
All right, good stuff. All right, I'm liking it. I'm gonna have to pop you up here. I think we've got purple people around. Tell guys, is there a good deal going down on purple lights or something?
Change it.
Is there...
Oh, that's
They can
now the
change it.
purple's gonna go now.
Yeah, can you make it blue or something like that? Well, you might blend into the background. I don't know. Look at him fiddling with their tech. Anyway, there's at least.
There you go.
Oh, wrong way. I'll try the other way.
Very
Oh, there we go.
safe.
Whoa, that's a bit pink, isn't it? Blimey. It was going orange now. I'm gonna have to rearrange this into some sort of spectrum colours. But anyway, while they're doing that, before we get the brick pods in, or brick pod, as the case may be, he was in earlier on. Now it's someone else. I'm going to say hello to a few people over there. We've got Titanium J. Hey, Titanium, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you. We've got who's this? We've got Winston Street. I subscribe to see Liam. Good stuff. Love the eyes and the nose. That is that a typical Durham the person? Is it?
Why are you seeing Durham as if it's like this obscure like place? Like you have to
go through. To look on Google Maps later to see where.
Have you ever been north of Watford, Greg?
No, because it doesn't exist. No, I did go to Manchester last year. Mark up there.
Now just suddenly unsubscribed. There's just hundreds of people just unsubscribed.
I can see why Kerry's that far away from you now in this grid. Is like
actually, that's not a bad idea to help me out. I could geographically change where everyone is. Right. So in that case, then Jay's the other side of the
You
world.
just get it wrong, Greg. Please don't.
He's down here. Jay's in Florida, so he's over there on the left. I'm in London, so I'll be down here. Love of God. Mark's in Reading, so he's left of us, but I don't know. Yorkshire's really north. He's left as well, so I'm going to be over here, aren't I? So I'm going to be here. Swapping with him. Jay's down south.
I'm just down the road from you, Kerry, clearly.
Yes, there's no north-south divide.
No. I'll pop round for a cup of tea afterwards. Yeah,
there is. I think there's more Labour supporters the more north you go. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day.
That's not we went conservative.
Anyway, let's bring them on, shall we? Finally, we say the best till last. Some might say, some might differ. I don't know. But anyway, it seems like ages since we've seen her because last week, folks, she wasn't on London Calling for the first time and got those airlog. Differently, she was out on the latch with her school friends. She was having a good time, or as she told me, stuffing her face. Let's find out exactly what that means, shall we? It is, of course, Carrie, aka the Brick Pods. Hello.
With food, definitely only food. Just to clarify.
Okay. Was it nice
clarification needed?
Yeah. Thank you. Clarification accepted. Carrie, how you been? What you been up to? And where in God's name is Ian?
He's in the hallway. I'm going to answer them in reverse. What have I been up to? I don't know what I've been up to. I'm currently building a Winter Village set. Quite exciting. Woo, Winter Village. And how am I? I'm good, thank you.
All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Winter Village set.
It's the Alpine Lodge.
No, she's purposely covering over the little badge. Scan it. Can't scan it.
No, there isn't one on it because this is book 2. So, sorry.
Oh, I'm enjoying the build because that does look rather nice.
Yeah, I've done so far. I did this on Twitch on Tuesday. The little. Oh, well, that went well for him, didn't it?
Man down, man down.
Yeah. Turns out ice is slippery.
Health and safety. Health and safety.
Yeah. You want to put little barriers up around that?
Yeah, clearly. Little snowmobile. Whee!
All right, you use that sound effect quite a lot. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's one of my favourites. And then a toilet. I've built a toilet.
All right, you could do that outbound, right? How would you do a sound effect for that? Would you go wee again in that?
I'm not going to do
it. Some people might. Just saying. Anyway, we got that. Oh, hold on, here he comes. Ooh,
that's a new song.
Right, Ian's obviously got the munchies tonight, folks. Don't know why. That'd be a late night stream, that would be. But anyway, Ian, what have you got to get you through the next 2 hours?
It's the same as normal balabites. He likes them.
Oh, Haribo. Oh, balabites. I like that. There we go. God, full of goodness. Those are.
Yeah.
And what are you helping to sort of chase it down with?
Cherry Coke.
Oh, cherry Coke. Is that sugar free or is that full fat?
That's full fat.
Full fat.
Yeah.
There you go. He is an athlete.
Absolutely.
He is. And can I just say as well, I really enjoyed looking at your pictures on Instagram last week because Ian, you looked like you didn't look like you wanted to be wherever you was.
Oh, the beach.
Oh, yes.
on a winter's day. Sarah,
he was
why
cold.
would you go to the beach on a winter's day?
I mean,
Day.
in Florida, you could definitely do that. Like,
Yeah.
it's still hot in the beach. Like, honestly.
Yeah, no, it was not hot.
It was lovely. I didn't have a coat on. I don't know what his problem was.
It's so warm you had an ice cream as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, one of those hats on as well. What was all that about, Ian? It wasn't that cold, surely.
Well, because I made him cut his hair, so he suddenly
Yeah.
felt the issue with it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why you don't like
where's
cutting
his
your
hair
Yeah.
gone? It
Yeah,
doesn't-
Because-
be trimmed for the photos.
Yeah, we were having a photo done for our wall, so he had to look pretty.
What, like a Lego photo or a professional photo?
No, for our wall in our living room, like our family.
Yeah.
Every 18 months we get a family photo done.
Oh, okay. So you can have your kids jumping on your back and pretending you're all a big happy family. Is that what you do?
I mean, we don't have to pretend we're a big happy family. We are a big happy family, but there was no kids jumping on you. I don't think it was.
No, I got away with no jumping
Yeah.
this time.
So it was all-
Just carry
All
this
right.
time, is it?
yeah, I was just there on your back.
Just clarification. Are you going to send us that picture as well, Carrie? Are you going to send us that next week when it gets published?
The picture of our kids.
No. The picture of you, the family portrait.
Yeah, no.
I think you should. I think you should, because to me that would be a great one to caption. Just saying. Anyway, let's see what's going on out there. I've got Darth Veritas. Darth Veritas. Is that the same, Liam? Is that the same geezer from Instagram that I follow? He dresses up as Anakin.
No, I'm sure we've had this conversation before.
Have
So
we?
he is from Instagram. That's his cousin. That's Darth Walker. Darth Veritas does all of the Star
does all the
Wars
videos.
lore.
Yes, he does
Yeah,
all the videos.
yeah.
I knew it was one of them I followed. Yeah, he's the geezer. He's had a haircut recently as well. Yeah, he had it quite long. It was quite before, and then he had it shaved off. He's got a beard. He's got a beard like you.
He hasn't got a beard like me. He's got a beard.
Oh, hello. Darth Veritas, can you please let us know how insignificant is your beard compared to this one here? That's what we want to know. What can I say? Yeah, he's the geezer. He actually, do you know, can I just say it, right? I would absolutely tell everyone, I'm going to just do it now. Why not? I'm live. Everybody, do yourself a favor, get over to Instagram, follow this geezer, because I'll tell you what, right? He picks up some very cool things. He gets asked questions about Star Wars and he answers them. He must do like a batch of videos on a Saturday or Sunday or something like that. And he's really good. Like, I absolutely, genuinely, it's one of my favorite things that I do on Instagram. Not many people know that. But anyway, Darth Veritas, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
And if you're wondering, he's a Yorkshire lad as well. So
is he really?
he is.
Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping he might be from around London area, but no, he seems a nice guy, actually. Where's he from exactly, Liam? Where's he from exactly?
I think he's from York. So like York's like the London of the north, isn't it? So
York is the capital of the world.
yeah.
Okay.
There's no new London in America, is there? You know.
No, they've got everything else, dude. It's like, can you imagine, right? You're a guy in the, I don't know, 1700s, 1800s. America's not that old. I think my shed in my garden's older than America. And some geezer from York goes to America, goes on a long boat trip, like for like 6 months or however long it used to take back then. Gets there, finds a big plot of land, goes, gee whiz, what are we going to call this? I don't know. Where'd you live, mate? I used to live
Did he
in
get
Gar-
lost on his way from Australia, Greg?
He took a very long trip round, and he got there. Goes, I used to live in York. Why don't we just call it New York? All right, yeah, gee whiz, that's great. Let's call it that, and that's it. How many new places are there in America? And I don't know. After a while, I don't know. Sarah, you tell me. You live in America. After a while, should they be called? Go from like say New York to not so New York? Or something like that?
Yeah, they have New Mexico, you know.
What's that all about? New Mexico? Is there a lot of No, I don't know this, and I'm not being facetious. This is just a general question. I'm sure everyone thinks about it. Is there actually Mexicans live in New Mexico?
Well, it's one of those border states, right?
Oh, is it?
I mean, I'm saying right. Like, I don't even know that much.
Have you never watched Britain Back?
Some geezers walking around one day. There's a lot of Mexicans around here, isn't there? Let's call it New Mexico. You know what I mean? What's that one got through voted? But anyway, it did. Talking to which, we've got Axel out there as well saying, good Northern London calling. That's because he's from think it's from Denmark. Anyway, it's certainly not the UK. I'm pretty sure it's not German. So I'm gonna go Danish, Denmark, somewhere around that. Axel, put me right on that. Anyway, saying hello, people. Great to have you here, my friend. So I tell you, he's out there. Can't wait. We're gonna meet him next year. I'm looking forward to that. 2 o'clock in the morning, I was up buying tickets this week on I was going to say, was it Wednesday morning? Yeah, it was Wednesday morning. And I still haven't recovered yet, folks. I really haven't. I need coffee. A solid -4. That must be, you can't be talking about my jokes. You must be talking about your beard, I think. Liam don't know what to say. Liam, he's saying -4 for your beard.
If I speak, I get into trouble.
All right, Darth, if you send me a picture of your at LondonBridgeBricks@gmail.com. Let's take a picture of your beard now, make it look nice and fluffy or something like that. Get the old hair dryer on it, that helps.
This is a really weird kink you've got, Greg.
We can have a beard. For the first time ever on YouTube, we can have a beard off. Just saying. He always in Denmark, probably doesn't know. Netherlands is in Europe. It's the Netherlands. Here we go. I thought it's a made up place, that, isn't it? The Netherlands. It doesn't exist really. It's there. It's like it's a bit like that. Who's that geezer in that film? Was it? What was it? There's a really good scene in The Wolf of Wall Street where he's talking to some dude that was in Interstellar, and he goes, "It's not real." It's like
Matthew
like
McConaughey.
Yeah, that scene. That's it. That's what I think the Netherlands is. It doesn't
one
exist.
scene,
It's not real.
I think he got nominated for like best supporting actor. Even though
dude, it was so good. It's not even on the periodic table.
Good. Yeah.
It's all about Fugazi.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's best scene ever. It really is. It's a bit like The Goat. That would have been a really good one for some Instagrammer to get hold of that. This is what Lego fans think about The Goat. It doesn't exist. It's not on the periodic table. I'm going to do that one. We put one thing to it. Credit me.
Quick,
right. Anyway, where are we going to go? We've spoken to Carrie. She's recovered okay this week from... actually, Carrie, I couldn't help but reading this morning, 9 a.m. this morning, you sent an Instagram story out there saying about you went to work in your pajamas.
Yeah.
Can you? Was that because you had a heavy night down the pub and couldn't be bothered to get dressed, or what?
I mean, the background of the picture should have given it away. It's Children in Need today, so at schools they tend to do like a pajama day, and as I work in a school, I had to put my pajamas on and go to work.
Okay, all right, fair enough. It was home by 9 o'clock. What's all that about? 9 o'clock?
Because I only do the breakfast club.
Was it? Oh right, okay. I thought it was night school or something like that. I was going to say,
I do the early shift and then I leave.
Oh, okay. Get out of there. We can.
Did you wear your underwear with your pajamas going to school?
Oh, hello. I wasn't going to ask that, but thank you very much, Kerry.
I was fully clothed, just in
managing
pajamas.
I mean, it's just
Wow,
a
you
weird
just
one,
went
isn't
there.
it? Because when you wear your pajamas, you don't wear anything underneath. But if you're going to go outside in your pajamas, feel a bit weird.
Yeah.
And cold.
Yeah.
Because I do it all the time. I go from the house to here sometimes to my gym jams. I'll come down here on a Saturday morning first thing. I'm going to tune into my Patreon and Jang, have a little chat with them. I know my gym jams most of the time, to be honest. Sometimes, occasionally, I'm just sitting here with my feet up, right, with the drawers hanging out, sipping on a cup of tea in my dressing gown. It's a beautiful thing. It really is, folks. You ain't never going to see pictures of that, I tell you. But anyway, let's move along. We've had enough of carrying here for the time being. The things they got up to this week, eating sweets and going to work at their gym jams. Jay, you're probably still in your gym jams because it's probably only about 7:15 in Australia.
I never leave my gym jams.
You never leave your gym jams. Well, you've been here, there, and everywhere recently. You've been messing around with Sarah in Billund.
Yeah.
You've been traveling around from Melbourne to Sydney because you've got this huge certified store. Just saying,
Biggest in the world. Sorry, London.
Yeah, the world's biggest certified store. Everyone, Jay, tell us a little bit about that then.
Yeah, it is the biggest Lego certified store. It's a funny story because there apparently behind the scenes there was a lot of contentious like arguments around that term biggest Lego store because it's not a Lego store, it's a certified store, and I guess some of the other Lego stores, didn't want to, lose their title, so they arrived at biggest Lego certified store.
Okay, all right. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Now I feel like that meme of what's the name? Jennifer something Ramo, which is having the chilies. And what does that mean? I should get some of these. But what exactly does it mean to be a certified store then?
So in Australia, and I think in I believe in some European countries, I think Italy is run by a certified store system as well. So basically what it means is that Lego stores are owned directly by Lego. So they're Lego brand retail stores. So they have ownership, they pay the leases, they own the buildings or whatever. Lego certified stores are, they have almost everything that you'd expect from a Lego store. You've got exclusives, you've got build a minifigure, you've got pick a brick walls, you've got trained Lego. I think they call them not sure what they call them. Just Lego staff members. And the only difference is that with certified stores, they are opened and they tend to be run or operated by a third party. So a retail company would partner up with Lego. So I think they kind of split the equity or split the investment 50-50 or 40-60 or whatever. And they essentially just have the permission to, use all the Lego retail assets in the store. So it's run in partnership with Lego, but it's not owned completely by Lego. And I think the big contentious point with customers is that you can't earn insiders points at a Lego certified.
No, really?
They have
I said that
that's so weird when you can earn
system.
inside points at Target in the United States for some reason.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, of course you can. Why can you do it at Target? You can't actually do it at the largest Lego certified store in the world. Jay,
I think it's because they're not on the same systems. So I think in Italy they're running a trial where you can earn and redeem your insider or VIP points at a Lego certified store. So but we have everything. We've got the minifigure factories, everything. You walk in and it is a Lego store. So it's just a weird classification and term that
it is. So but does that mean though? I mean, that could work for you because it's run by a different retailer. Does that mean you can actually get better discounts for Lego sets?
Generally, yes. Yeah. Australia is very discount oriented, so they discount a lot of stuff. For example, it's Insiders Weekend right now, RIP Lego website, but on the Lego certified store website and the network of stores, they have the Titanic for 20% off, the Eiffel Tower for 20% off. So they generally run more aggressive retail discounts from my experience here in Australia.
I'd be up for that. I'd be up for that, to be honest. Yeah. So are we, as it stands? I mean, Leicester Square is the largest, was the largest Lego store in the world. I mean, I really don't mind losing that crown. I really don't. We might get it back one day. You never know. But there just seems to be, I think, a lot of people out there saying, "Oh no, hold on a minute, it's a certified store. It's not quite the same." But look, whichever way you go to it, folks, I want to get to Australia one day soon, right? If I go there, without a shadow of a doubt. Right, I'm going to be going to Sydney and going to the Lego store there, and hopefully not bumping into the ex-wife. But there we go. That's another story for another day. Let's go north, shall we? Because no, my luck, she'd be there. Anyway, so Gaz, how you doing? All I keep seeing on TV, right, is adverts for Doctor Who. I mean, they're hyping this up, mate. They're hyping it up. How does it feel? And tell us a little bit about your week as well.
Yeah, well, it's been a good week. Again, it's just getting all more and more hyped up for everything. It's literally just now there's been a special on Children in Need as well, which is Destination Skaro, and it's the 14th Doctor. So he's actually just done a little scene.
Which one's the 14th Doctor?
That's David. That's David Tennant.
Oh, Tennant. All right.
Yeah. This is literally supposed to be just before the special starts. So, and that's 25th. So how many days? 8 days. 8 days. 8 days till brand new. But we've still got then next week on the 23rd, which is the actual anniversary. We've got a 1960s black and white story, which they've recolorized, which is going to be on TV. And they've rescored it and stuff as well. So it's going to be that's exciting. Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah. No, it's really good. It's a golden moment to be a
is.
Doctor Who fan. It really is, folks. And I've still got the Lego Ideas Doctor Who set, and I think it's going to be on the Sunday after the last episode of this kind of 3-part series that I'm going to be doing. I'll do a stream for Doctor Who, and Gaz will be joining me as well. We can chat all about it. I've also got this thing down here called a Quinjet. I'm going to probably start building maybe next weekend. I think I might do that again, probably with Gaz. I will be getting the Avengers Tower, but I might not get it day one, because the only problem with the Avengers Tower that kind of puts me off here is the gift we purchased. I'm just like, come on. The yellow cab is. I was a bit like, really? Some people might put it. Some people on this panel might put it. It's a bit lame. So I'm just saying. But anyway, we will see. We will see. I do want to get it, but I might just not get it day one. But I might get it on day 5 or something like that. So anyway, moving along swiftly. Good to see you guys. We'll chat about more Doctor Who stuff later if you like. So Sarah, how's things? I think I've been watching your vids recently. I think you said you got the again. I keep in my head. I call it an Amazon Tower, the Avengers Tower.
Amazon.
Have you got it? When are we going to get a review? Because I love your reviews, man.
Thank you. I kind of like built some of it, but not a lot, because I was building it, and then I saw Ryan got it early, and I was like, you know, I could probably hold off on this if Ryan beat me to it. And then Ash put out a great review, and Tiago.
Of course, Ash will.
I could take my time, you know.
yeah. Basically, take all their best bits and go. All right, I'll script that. That's the thing.
But no, they all put out lovely reviews, and I'm like, okay, so I'll hold off for now, you know. But I do want to do a review of it eventually. That's going to take years, though, because it's like such a big set. Ash and Flash's review was like an hour long, and I'm like, that's probably going to be how long my review is, you know.
Oh my god, an hour!
An hour.
Was he get it or on holiday or something? Was it? They say, see you later, Ash. I'm out of here on holiday. Let's do it yourself.
Right now, I'm just building this though, which is the Atlantis Angler attack.
I've never. Is this a leak or is this an old set?
It's a leak. No, I'm kidding. It's an old set. If they brought back Atlantis, I'd like die of happiness. Like, oh my god.
It's got proper overhang. Was that a big piranha or something? This is eyeballs.
Yeah.
They look like kids. If any kids watching this, right? That's what happens if you drink 6 cans of Red Bull in a row.
It's crazy. I love this figure too.
This is like peak original like Lego themes.
I know. I miss these so much. This was 2011.
What set is that? What's that set number?
That's
7976? 7978.
7978. I've got to look that up. Those figures look unreal.
Yeah.
Atlantis is a great Lego theme. And then I actually got this today, but I guess I can't build it on stream technically. So.
Oh no, that's the one.
Well, hold on a minute. That looks nice.
That's so cool.
That is a good one.
I can't wait. I love Lego Sonic. Cool. I cannot wait.
Sonic stuff's good.
Yeah.
I'm totally down with the Sonic stuff. It's what makes me laugh is all the Nintendo fans out there weeping in their hands. Yeah, great. Good sets.
Literally me. I mean, like, why? I'm so sick of the Lego Mario system. You know, like, I want minifigs. Dang it, you know. So we'll see.
Exactly.
I know in one of the new, I think it's Friends sets, they have a banana peel, and it's like they're going to use that in Mario Kart. They have to.
Oh yeah,
it's been made for that. We know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bowser has a car now. Did you see that?
Which one?
He has like a muscle car coming in.
Yeah. That's that. Honestly, I like.
That looks good.
The direction that Lego Mario is going next year is a little bit, you know, it seems like they're easing off of random plates put together, one build meant for play, but more of just good display pieces. That muscle car is just a good display piece. It's from Super Mario 3D World. And I'm like, okay. And plus, it's a cheap way for people to get Bowser. But yeah. And then a few days ago, they revealed that pirate or that airship sunken set.
I don't get that. I don't get that set. It's kind of like it looks like someone's just built a ship and gone poof, like karate chopped it, and it's like there we go. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I can't recall a game where this particularly happens. sunken airship you go through. Some people were saying like one of the new Super Mario games, but I don't remember that. So, but I mean, I thought it was a decent display piece. So, you know, I'm not too against these compared to like when they would just put random plates together and it's just like, oh, this set is meant for play, which, you know, I get that Lego's meant for play, but I don't know. I want minifigures, dang it. So
yeah.
And do you think we'll ever get them? I mean, next year we seemingly seem to be going in this sort of direction of it. I mean, okay, Lego does listen to what people say. Apparently, the Lego designers of the Lego Ideas train said they're never going to do an out of scale train ever again because they kind of got some serious negative feedback for that, and that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But at least they tried it, they did it. If they're listening to that, they must be listening to people wanting figures for Nintendo.
I mean, yeah, I on another show, a couple of brickheads, Falcon fans said that, which Falcon fan is usually reliable, that Lego Mario minifigures are coming next year. So I hope Falcon fan is right on that one.
Oh god.
But you know, I've got my hopes up many times before. I remember when I think it was like Promo Bricks back in the day leaked, oh, we're going to get Princess Peach's castle, and it ended up being like not even the course builder set, but just like the Super Mario 64 cube. It's like, okay, that's not really.
Oh, yeah, the cube. It's like, even to this day, it's like, what is it?
Like, that was designed to like smoke out some leakers. I think they just dropped.
Probably.
I mean, to be fair, when that set came out, I mean, Lego could bring out anything and it would sell like hotcakes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But around the pandemic times, which really isn't that long ago, but boy, does it feel like a long time ago. We was hard enough getting Lego. Like we'd do all these streams where, you know, just before midnight we would be trying to buy stuff, and of course Lego's website would go down, and that said, it happened again today. The insiders, no one can purchase the early insider stuff because you need to go to the insiders portal to get the code. You can't get the code, which means you can't buy the early stuff. So I don't know. That's
funny.
That is,
it does feel like so long ago though. It was 3 years ago, you know, 2020. So kind of crazy.
But I tell you what, right? The thing is, I know. If there's one thing I've learned, Jay's Herr, is that if you say it long enough, right, it will eventually happen. So if we keep saying that Nintendo minifigures will come out, it will come out. If you keep saying Monkey Kid is going to retire long enough, it will eventually retire.
No.
Frank will become a big pass. Keep saying it, it'll happen. And it'll also
original themes, you know, like, I mean, even though it's based off of an existing legend, but still, you know, I'll take it. I want more stuff like this, you know, Atlantis, you know, where
I mean, that still looks good to today. I mean, maybe Lego could come up with some sort of theme. Jason, feed this back. Called it Lego Legacy, something like that, where they just pick something from the past and do it.
They use the name Lego Legacy for an app game, so they'll have to come up with another name.
Lego.
And it would literally they would take little minifigures from different themes and you would play them in the app. But yeah. Nobody remembers Lego Legacy. It's okay.
Cool. Yeah. It's cool. Padawan HQ's out there as well. Padawan HQ. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Really is, my friend. Right, where should we go next? Let's go up north to Hogwarts. Liam, the bit, or should I say the beard? Liam, how you doing? How's things? Been a little while. What have you been up to?
Well, I got back from holiday last week. I had a winter sun. I can't recommend it enough. When it lands a Lanzarote for a week, nice, lovely sunny week. But other than that, not much. Looking forward though. I'm off to a little. So I've got like a couple of the Lego Marvel CMFs left to get, and I refuse to buy anymore. So I'm off to like a toy fair on Sunday. Hopefully to like trade or like pay a small little fee for them because I only need 3 more. And then next Sunday, I'm off to Brickfest in Leeds as well. So looking forward to that. But yeah, other than that, not really a lot, just more looking forward now. That time I might make a purchase this weekend on the double points, but we'll see.
Is there anything you're particularly looking out for? Because I could see you maybe getting something like the UCS gunship that's got £50 off, and in double VIP points, that's another 20.
I've got that. I got it when Zavi had like that super discount on just before it went up in price. So I think I paid $220 for it.
Oh, $220.
So it was like, and then obviously it went up in price, so it was never like that price discounted again. But no, so I won an award at work basically the last couple of weeks and got basically won like £1,000 worth of vouchers.
Oh my god! What did you do with that? How did I got to? What did you do that was so good that you got £1,000 tax free?
I mean, it's just
it's the beard. It's the beard off competition. Is that what it was?
But yeah, so I have to go through a whole rigmarole because I can only get vouchers and I can't get Lego vouchers. And then I thought, oh well, I'll get Smith's vouchers. Can't get Smith's vouchers, but I can get Amazon vouchers. And then from Amazon you can buy Lego vouchers, but then only up to the value of £200. And then Lego won't let you use more than 3 vouchers at any given time. So I'm having to speak to, it's a whole rigmarole, Greg, but basically I'm trying to get the AT-AT with it and the Bugle.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So yeah.
And why is it because the Bugle's going to be on special offer? Is that what you want to do? You want to maximize what you're getting?
No, well, it's for the double points because the Bugle, I think it's the only other place that's got it is Smith's, and it's never discounted, which means for me it's better off buying double points. Like that's your offer. It's been on my backlog for so long to pick up, and I've never found a reason to get it. And I just think I've got this here.
The Punisher, Daredevil. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Blade's in it as well, isn't he?
There's like 20, is it 20 odd in that? Yeah. But and then like obviously Avengers Tower's coming out, so that'll take its place on the wish list. And then I need to pick up the Sanctum as well before that disappears, because I don't think it's listed for retirement, but I feel like that's one that's going to like disappear quietly into the night.
I literally bought that day one on discount from Costco's for £160. It was like
that one.
cheap. I still haven't built it.
I really missed out.
Yeah.
Well, it's constantly 158 quid.
Yeah, it's constantly cheap, Mark. So you can definitely get it. Like
Oh, I can pick it up now. Yeah, if I wanted to.
Well, was it the last? Do you know in October Amazon had that Prime Day? I think they had it for like 138 then. So I was hopeful it was going to come on.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
The Black Friday sale.
138.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, right? Just so everyone knows, Argos, right? They were doing the gunship 2 weeks ago or a week ago for £260. That's a lot more off than what Lego give. If it hits the 250, I might be interested in getting it. But really, folks, it's all City. I got to push out the City stuff. I really have. Next year it's going to be City, because I was chatting with the 2K folks earlier on today whilst I was going up and down, meandering around Manchester, and I was telling them this is what I'm going to do. I got the stuff I've got coming up that I'm going to be building, probably on a live stream, most of it, folks, be Sanctum Centaurum, the Daily Bugle, or Buggle, as some people like to call it. What's the other one? The Avengers Tower. I'll be doing that. I'll probably do that. I might do that New Year's Day or Christmas Day. I don't know yet. That's a quick. I could, like I say, with the Avengers Tower, I could get that next week, right? But I can't have it till Christmas. So, and we've got an A-fold day coming up as well, which is 15% off. So that's quite a lot of money. And in between that, we've got this blooming Orient Express that Lego have just wedged in there. And then, of course, they've upset the force by bringing out the modular on the 1st of December as well. I mean, what a day that is. That's why I'm asking loads of people, what would you rather build on December the 1st? It's a little segue there, just saying. What would you rather build on December the 1st? The Orient Express or the museum? And just like Instagram, it's neck and neck. 53% of people saying museum, which is arguably better value for money. Same price, 1,500 pieces difference. Or the Orient Express, which is at 47%. Get your votes in, folks. Do us a favour as well. Give us a thumbs up. Let's try and get 50 like we always try and do. And everybody who's in the panel tonight, I think you said the chat then. That would be a hell of a description, wouldn't it? If everybody in the chat was in the description, you know all about it then. Anyway, and just in case anyone's wondering what's happened to Jay, is there a hurricane or anything like that in Australia? There isn't. He's got to take his kids to a dancing lesson So I think I'm not sure if he's coming back, but anyway, hopefully he might. Who knows?
Yeah, I think should be.
Cross everything we will. Anyway, so where we're gonna get to. So Liam's telling us all about what he's been up to and what he hasn't been up to, and what he's going to be buying, and the fact that he won a beard competition and got £1,000 for it, which is nice. That's a lot of beard oil. Just saying. So Mark, on that, Mark, have you ever random question for Mark? Have you ever grown a beard, Mark?
God, like if I don't shave every day, it grows very quickly. Yes, but I have very, very sensitive skin, so it gets very, very sore if I grow a beard too long. It gets very, very sore.
But does it get out of that? Does it after a while? Though, does it get past?
I tried a couple of weeks and it doesn't. I have honestly, mate, the worst sensitive skin ever. Like,
really?
If I have it for too long, it gets really irritated.
Okay, Nivea's quite good. Yeah. Nivea for men.
No.
What's the other one I use?
I can grow super
well.
quickly, super quickly. I'm quite fortunate. If I wanted to, it doesn't take me long at all.
Oh, does it not? Okay, that's good. That's good. Gaz, well, just out of interest, you got lovely skin. I've met him a few times, folks. It's true, honestly. A bit pale, but he's got nice skin.
Very pale, not a bit pale.
Yeah, he's very pale. He's so pale, in fact, you can see through him. It's true. He's a living invisible man.
Human cling film. Human cling film.
Human cling. Yeah, give him a hug and you can't get him off you. That's random. What skin stuff do you use?
I use air at the moment. I should use. I probably should use something because this weather's just making me dry up. Like I get really dry elbows, which I get from my dad.
See, that's random.
Yeah, really.
It's a random thing tonight. Gazza gets dry elbows.
It's like a little weird joke we have. It's like, cross the elbows. It's like, oh.
Okay, must be the way he walks.
That doesn't sound as that actually sounded better in my head than when I actually said it out loud.
I know. She's got lovely skin as well. Jean out there. She's got lovely skin.
The elbows now. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody, we can save up. We're getting some that deep moisturizer. Maybe that moisturizer you get for cracks in your feet. When you hit wearing too many high heels, hey, maybe use that stuff as well, guys, on your elbows. You never know. But anyway, what about Ian? I know this is a complete waste of time asking him this, but I'm going to ask him anyway. I'm all inclusive. What can I say? Ian, what have you? First of all, have you ever heard of the term moisturizer for men? And if so, what do you use? And cooking oil does not. I won't accept cooking oil as an answer.
Use cooking oil.
No, just a bit of fairy liquid. That's all you need.
Dude, I know people.
Brilliant.
Like, my dad told me in the 70s, people used to wash their hair with washing out fairy liquid. People used to use it for their hair.
It's the same stuff as everything else. It's all just soap in one form or another. Just that's all you need.
Is it soap? It's more like detergent, I think. I think in America, a lot of like shower gels is classified as detergent, or at least I think I read that on TikTok. Yeah, it's true. It's detergent. If you look at the categorization in America, this is only in America. I started on TikTok. I'm sure I did, folks. I didn't dream it. I have much more interesting dreams than that. And they classify like shower gels and things like that as a form of detergent. It's not actually classified as soap. That's why every now and again we go through these weeks where people are like, they've got like Star Wars soaps and stuff like that and saying, oh, it smells lovely and it's lovely and oily and it lathers up and all this sort of stuff. And you sort of think, what's all this going on about? But anyway, or maybe it's just me, what I watch, I don't know. So yeah, just what do you think, folks? Everybody in the chat, tell me, what do you use? Do you use soap or shower gel? Put G for gel, S for soap. Even if you're a woman out there, I want to know. Just tell us. It's interesting.
Actually, you can use. There is one cooking oil you can use. You can use coconut oil, which you can cook with, which is very good for skin. Oil. Yeah, coconut oil.
Yeah,
olive oil.
Really good for skin.
I don't know. What can I say? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's true. TikTok accredited equals facts. It is, folks. Honestly, it's the thing. It's better than using GT chat. Jean uses soap. It doesn't surprise me because her skin is impeccable. It really is. It's phenomenal.
Can I just check? Have I joined the wrong night or something?
I think we all have. We got the wrong memo.
This is loose men and women edition of London Calling. This is
Loose Lego.
yeah, loose Lego. That's what I like. That loose Lego. So, Gary's out there. He uses gel. Pig Wills uses gel. Pig Wills, I thought better of you than that. Alternate candidate uses gel. Gene saying, "Hi Meredith." Is of course Pink Wills. Faith and Misery uses gel as well. Very, very cool. I like that. Not going to answer that, says KO. I could actually, yeah, I could have put another one in there. Or 0 for nothing. See, like stinky old AFOLs that we are. Wow, people. There we go. It's soap. The Missy shower gel smells better. Yeah. Does she use what's that? Is it Bayliss and something, or what's the other one?
Bayliss and Hardin.
One.
Yeah,
Bayliss and Hardin. But that's the poor man's version of. It begins with M. What is it, Liam? You know what it is, surely. It begins with M. It's a really nice smelling gel. Carrie, do you use it at all?
Molten brown. Molten brown.
So Gaza, how did he know it and no one else did? Molten brown. It's exactly the same as Bayliss and Hardin. It's just that £10 more expensive. But it's fine. I can recommend the honey. It is true, but I tell you what, when it comes to molten brown, I can 100% recommend the honey rhubarb. I'll leave it there. Mega Man says gel.
Now we find people eat it as well as use it.
Madlib says, but mind the mint one. I like that. Madlib, but that is hilarious. He goes, he uses gel, but mind the mint one, it tingles.
Yeah, the mint, the original source one, the one that's made with the
Yeah, especially if you get it in your eye.
I tell you what, it does
don't
say on
get
the
it in a sensitive area.
I was going to say, normally speaking, it will say for external use only. Again, I'll leave it there. The Bricketeer uses gel as well. Look at Brickapix's face there. She's like, what the hell's going on here?
Gobsmacked.
Both depends on his mood. What's that? You jump in the shower and he's like, he's holding a soap, he's holding a gel. He's going, whoa, what should it be? Tension in the shower. Hey, I want to know, two game folks. What did you use? You soap? Are you gels? I want to know. I also use her deodorant. Does he really? I do in emergencies. I have to say, I really do. And then I sort of cover it over in the aftershave, so I at least smell a little bit manly.
It's a dodgy one though, isn't it? Because you don't know what somebody's been doing with the soap. I wouldn't like to share soap. Because obviously you get a bar of soap, you lather, you put the soap down, you wash. Or do you get the bar of soap, you lather, and it goes places, and then somebody else. It's a bit icky.
That's a good point, actually. Best not to do. Well, I ain't going to go there, but blimey, Kerry, he was looking at me like I'm talking craziness and slightly skew with, but blimey, that just took it on another level.
Greg, can I make a suggestion? If you do apply for LAN soon, like
I won't show this one. I won't show this one. Yeah. Even Jay's bowed. He could foresee where this was going because he's in Australia, folks. He's a day ahead, so he's probably watched this and realised. What can I say? But anyway, I tell you what. We've been round to it. We haven't got to Minark yet. I haven't asked him what he's been up to.
You just asked, do I have a beard?
No, you have a beard. All right, I think we answered that question, folks. If anyone's interested, they want to know, rewind for the last 10 minutes. And, you'll hear the strangest 10 minutes of but yeah, rewind for the last 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 51 seconds. Anyway, so other than telling us about your skin conditions, what else you been up to?
Yeah, so it's been a really, really busy week at work this week. So I haven't really done much else but work. So really quite boring, actually. Although I am looking to, over the next couple of weeks, to start getting into the kind of winter build mode. So I'm building like little bits and pieces to build up a little winter shelf. So I bought the Holiday Main Street, which is the first winter village set that I've ever bought. So I've started off with that. So I know it's amazing.
The one that comes with the tram. Everyone likes the tram. Don't like the buildings, but everyone likes the tram.
I love the building. I think the buildings are really, really cool. I love the tram though as well. Like the tram might have sold it to me, but the buildings are nice too. But it's cool. I like it. It's I want to build lots and lots of things around winter, and then make like a mock around it all. Hopefully.
Okay. What are you going to do it this side of Christmas, or is it?
Yeah, this side of Christmas, absolutely. I mean, I've got projects for Bricktastic, so I've got an idea for what I want to do for that. So I'm setting stuff aside for that, but I can do this as well. So
very cool. All right, sounds good. Alternate candidate says Kerry's explanation is exactly why I started using gel. I can see the appeal now, folks. To be honest, they should have a sort of everyone should have their own allocation of soap. Just sort of saying, two soap dishes, maybe. I don't know.
We all know
Interesting.
who we live with and their habits, and I wouldn't want to use one.
Yeah,
So
especially your geezer. He goes fishing. Don't know where his hands have been. That's pen and ink sometimes, these fingers. That's all I'm going to say to that. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, and Kerry, I've got to ask, you're going Bricktastic next year, aren't you?
I am.
Are you booked in for that now?
I am.
All right, good stuff. I'm liking the sound of that. Now, a couple of people that are coming to what's that place called? It's Chicago. That's it. Ian, Carrie, tell us about your adventures this week with booking up to go. Because I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning because thanks to ACOB, they were hyping it up like you wouldn't believe. And did a really good job of it as well, I have to say. It was quite good fun, albeit about 6 hours later when I'm in the office, I wasn't thinking it was fun at all. But anyway, Carrie, Ian, tell us about your adventures this week with getting tickets, was it hotel tickets and, of course, tickets to the convention for Brick World 2024 in Chicago.
So we slept and got up at normal time for normal people.
Yeah.
And I didn't even do anything, and you booked it all.
Yeah.
And I got you forwarded me on the emails, but you forwarded me on your email saying you were going. I'm like, am I going? Did you not book for me? So that went into a different inbox. So I was like, I panicked that he hadn't invited me along. I was like, no, he's going without me. It's fine.
Yeah, so we've got tickets, we've got a hotel room.
Yeah. We've got flights. It's almost like we're definitely going.
Yeah.
And they land.
But, you know, that's a bit of effort.
You guys take the airplane after me, didn't you? They didn't want to fly with me. Can't imagine why.
Well, we had to get our kids to school first, so we wouldn't have made it in time.
Yeah.
It wasn't you, Greg, honest.
That's it. Could you imagine, right? If we were on the same flight and the flight goes down, it'd be like, oh my God, that's like 50% of the UK YouTubers have been gone down. Can't do it. Can't do it for insurance purposes, folks. YouTube won't allow us. I wish. But yeah, but the thing is, though, the tickets are gone now. The hotel tickets, you can't get them now. They're gone. I know people that have been trying to buy them today. They're having to pay full whack. They are, and that's the reason I got up at 2. I was awake at 2 because I didn't want to miss out on that. It was a little bit of FOMO, really, but it saved me. I'm only there 6 days, but it saved me $750, I think it was, which is hello Lego budget. So yeah, you know, it's pretty cool, man.
That's a lot of Lego budget.
That is. I think I might need another case. Or it's going to be one of those sets that I get that I've kind of always wanted, or something like that. Which I'm sure there's one. I'm sure there's one too. Maybe an Atlantis one or something like that. Who knows? But so Ian and Carrie's going to be there. Sarah, are you gonna go Brick World Chicago next year? Because she was there last year.
I am definitely going because I loved this year's Brick World Chicago. But I didn't know that hotel tickets went up until now. So yeah.
Oh no, they're gone. They're gone. But there is a hotel that's just opposite there, I think, that are like $100 cheaper.
I went this year. Funny enough, I mean, I applied like 2 weeks before, or even a week before. And somehow I got the main hotel for like 2 days. And then I had to move to that hotel that's nearby. Yeah. And that hotel that's nearby was not good, but the main hotel was really good. So
yeah. Well, honestly, I'm not kidding. I know someone who's going to be there for 5 days. They've got 3 separate hotel rooms. Yeah, exactly. But it's the only way they could get the cheap prices. They're like, yeah, I'll just go anywhere. And they booked that up yesterday, but I know someone who's trying to book it up today, and it was like they're gone. There ain't nothing left.
No,
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna have to be in like 5 different hotels as well, which is gonna be hell, but whatever, you know.
Sarah, we'll have to put a tracker on you or something like that. We won't know where you are.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I know I'm wanting to be there for like a week this time because like I want to hit the city. I didn't get to hit the city last time. You know, I it was amazing. So
yeah.
I can't wait. You know.
I definitely am. And we definitely got a team up over there and stuff like that. It's going to be fun.
Hell yeah. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah.
I know. I'm super excited. I really am. I'm literally hyped. There's the only thing that kept me going. And then I thought, no, I'll go to bed early tonight. It won't be a problem. And then Mrs. had me out. I was having Covent Garden shopping that night. I couldn't believe it. It's Christmas shopping. I've been Christmas shopping twice already in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
it's unheard of. It's unnatural. It really is, but you know what can I say? I tell you one thing is, Liam, you got a thing. I watch you on TikTok.
I've got a thing, yeah.
Demonstrating all over the world, flashing the old Lego passport everywhere you go, even if it's in something like John Lewis. They don't even take it, but anyway, it does it anyway. I tell you what, that would make a slight of the left turn here, right? All about, folks, if we do this right, we grab our. We grab these. There we go. I just happen to have one here. We grab these and we just go into the random stores, video it, and ask them to stamp it for us. What would be? I think that would make for a funny video. I think that really would. But anyway, I digress. Liam, you go all over the world. You take your UK passport with you, probably a blue one, and you take one of these as well, Lego one. Tell us where you've been recently with it, mate.
So the last place I was Dublin. Not the new store, because the new store's open now, right?
It has. It's open last week, I think it was.
But yeah, so this year I've done Dublin, Rome. Rome is my favorite Lego store in the world. And then I've done Manchester.
Actually, you did a thing. You did a thing, didn't you? What was your top 3? Because I totally disagreed with you, of course. But what was your top 3 that you did?
So 3 was the Metro Centre, because it's my, like Gateshead, which is my Lego store. I think everybody would have their own Lego store on there somewhere.
Yeah.
Number 2, I had Las Vegas, because like there's something quite cool in going all the way to Vegas just to go to a Lego store. But I haven't got the stamp. That's the annoying. Oh, I have, because that's where I got my blue one from. Of course, I've got the stamp. You wally. I just didn't do a video. And then number 1 is Rome. But does it count? Because I think Rome is a certified Lego store, not a Lego. So it's one of them. But yeah, I love, like, Rome wasn't a big store, but they used the space really well. They have like the big built-up Roman centurion figures. They've got the Trevi Fountain mural. Like, they just use the space really well. As a tourist, when I come to London, I know what you're going to see it, because it's like, oh, well, that's the square.
You can moan about the price of beer now.
Well, to be honest, Greg, I struggle to get a pint for less than £4 up here now. It's bleeding up. But yeah, it just whenever I come to London,
yeah,
like, other people tend to be in London, so like Leicester Square is busy, and I can't be bothered to wait 10-15 minutes to get in a Lego store to see a set that like they don't have anything other than the Leicester like minifig and the bus and stuff. They don't really have anything that you can't get elsewhere. And once you've seen the decor and layout as an adult, you're a bit like, oh, same stuff. Like, it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. So I think they like the queuing and all that, and then how busy it is. Like, it's a tourist attraction. Like that takes the shine off it for me. But it's still better than Battersea. Battersea's weird. It's so small.
Battersea's a thing on its own.
Yeah. Battersea was a bizarre one. You could literally see a cat and it would hit all the sides of that store. It's so small.
But the thing is with Battersea Power Station is that you go there and it's like, oh my God, this is like the most designery shopping mall I've ever been to in my life. I've been to a lot of shopping malls and designer. That that is every single designer one. Even the shops that have to go by their own designs that they have there, and it's beautiful there. But boy, you're not going to walk out with a lot of money in your pocket when you've done.
Got some pieces on the pad wall. Just no.
Yeah. It was...
I thought, Greg, your favourite in London would have been Stratford, because that's probably my favourite London store.
It's a nice little store. It's a cute little store. It is a nice one, and it's obviously next door to West Ham. And we're having a good season. What can I say? What's your team again, Liam?
Sunderland.
Sunderland. What league are they even in? Are they even in a league?
We're like playoff positions in the Championship. We're doing all right.
Not even halfway through the season yet. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Well, I'm just saying that's where we are. It wasn't that long ago you were in there.
Yeah, I know. Liam, I do miss the Roker Raw. I really do. Is that still a thing?
We haven't had Roker Park since 1997.
I think that's when we was last in the Championship, but it's bizarre. All right, no, fair enough. Good stuff, mate. Like a bit Sunderland. I'm trying to think who manages Sunderland, but anyway. Very good.
Oh, that's a good question. Tony Mowbray.
Tony Mowbray.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Mowbray was a good manager.
And we used to have your boy, David Moyes. Relegated us.
Did he relegate you?
He did.
Really? Oh, okay. Enough said about that then. It's amazing though. West Ham are playing the best they've ever played in years, and yet there's so many people who still want him to go. It's bizarre. It really is. But my favourite is Leicester Square. It really is ultimately. The Bricketeer says the Battersea is his favourite one. I quite like it because it's so different to the others. It really is. Lego Team B is saying, Sarah, the venue hotel has discounted rooms for every night that week except Wednesday night. That's a weird one, isn't it? One night was supposed to be something Monday.
Okay. That's good.
Nice.
Okay.
That's what
I'm just
it.
My budget is blown right now, so I was hoping they'd reopen in like February or something so I could get stuff, but oopsie. But Greg, I wanted to say, I mean, since I last been on, I visited the UK, you know.
You did, and I saw because you was in Billund. So did you do tell us about the flight over? Because you stayed in Middlesex, didn't you? Which is near Wembley.
Must have. I don't. Is that it? I don't.
I saw a sign, and I was like, "Well, it's quite close to London. It's called Middlesex." If you thought the place kind of reflected the name, you'd be disappointed. To be fair,
it was. I was 5 minutes from the London Heathrow, which I probably said wrong. Airport.
No, you perfectly said it.
No, that's Heathrow. Yeah.
Well, I say in Heathrow, people that live in Heathrow call it Heathrow.
I used to say Hearthrow, so you know I've learned. You know,
just don't call it Buckingham Palace or Birmingham.
I definitely
we don't pronounce all our letters. But no, what did you think? How long was you staying in the UK for when you did?
For a total of 1 night, and by 1 night I meant 6 hours. You know, like. Okay. My flight arrived at like 10, and then I had a flight out at 7 a.m. And, you know, I had to do a few, you know, because I wanted to just see the city for a second. So I went to this like DoubleTree down the street. But there's so many interesting things there. Like, first off, y'all have this meal deal thing, which is interesting. Oh, shoot, Jay's back.
God bless the meal deal.
Jay's back.
The meal deal.
Oh, my God, the Holy Grail meal deal.
Meal deal. So are we talking McDonald's here meal deals?
No, we're talking Tesco.
No.
Tesco's like
we're talking
Tesco meal deals. All right, bag of crisps, a Mars bar if you're lucky, a sandwich, and some dodgy old drink. What did you go for?
Well, I didn't. Okay, so I saw they had because y'all will have a sandwich with just bread and cheese. That's interesting, you know, like. In America, we need like
cheese sandwich.
Yeah, that's continental. That is up north.
I was like, "What is this? This is so cool." I was mind blown. There was that, but I didn't get any of the meal deals. Instead, I went to this. It was a French coffee shop in the London Heathrow Airport because I was the only one that didn't have a long. Yeah, I wanted to go to because Holly texted me and was like, "Oh, you're at London Heathrow. You got to try Pret-a-Manger or something like that."
I love it when people call it that. Liam, how do you say it? How do you say it?
Pret-a-Manger.
No, it's not. It's French. It's Pret-a-Manger.
It's owned by McDonald's. It's hardly French.
Manger.
Bread of manger, yeah. So I want to try that.
It's not the little baby Jesus.
Prep. Just prep. We all just call it prep.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered. It's
We
just
call
prep.
it prep because no one can pronounce pret a manger.
Exactly. It just
that's
generates
it.
arguments because pronunciations. So just prep.
the London Heathrow Airport, the eating area, there's like 5 seats, and then like you can't eat anywhere else. Like I wish it was more expanded. You know, like I had to like stand and eat whatever I ate. It was like some coffee or something like that. Honestly, I didn't get anything too extravagant. But when I did go to the hotel, I had UK McDonald's, and UK McDonald's was it was like the American one, but less sugary. Oddly enough, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're a bit slimmer over here, I think. Yeah,
I know the American one is like pump filled with chemicals or something like that because it's you taste it and it tastes sugarier. I don't know. It tastes like
You can get the sugar, you just have to pay the tax for it.
That's true.
We actually have sugar tax over here.
What? No way! Oh my god!
We're going to be wafers. We are. In 20 years from now, the evolution of UK Brits and stuff like that. We'll be wafers.
Did
You actually pay more for Coca-Cola if you want the full fat Coca-Cola than if you buy the Diet Coke. You pay more sugar tax.
No kidding! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Sarah, did you not get to Greg's?
Greg's is
no.
Oh, the Greg's sausage roll. You see.
Yeah, I tell you, Greg's sausage roll.
Send your address to Greg, and we'll have a whip round, and we'll send you a sausage roll.
Well,
Okay,
take a bag of them to Chicago when you go.
The only thing is, we'd have to put it in like a shoebox with holes in it because by the time to the US, it kind of would have turned into some live creature by that point.
Greg's sausage roll was never alive, Greg.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I've had some sausage rolls in my time.
No,
anyway,
we're fairly saying it never lived.
I'm the only one on here that doesn't like the Greg sausage rolls and things.
Yeah, who doesn't like Greg sausage?
I need to try it. It's probably amazing.
I have to try and send one. How can I send one? I sent him a picture of one. Well, Jay, you was over here. You was over here for about a day, wasn't you? I was in Spain. I couldn't meet up anyone. It was over because I was in Spain. Jay, what did you have any of the brilliant English delights?
I have a cousin in London. So he brought me to a pub just outside of Heathrow, which was delightful. Had a pie.
Food is so good.
Was it an ale pie?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
The portions were massive. But yeah, really enjoyed myself. I can't remember what the place is called. It is I think it was like the Pheasant.
Okay, well that wouldn't surprise you. It wasn't Wetherspoons. That would be funny.
No.
They're everywhere.
5 pints for a tenner or something. In there.
Yeah.
Here in Burger Meal, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it's the Fox and Pheasant. I think.
Oh, the Fox and Pheasant. Well, that sounds a bit of a classic one. That is. That sounds like a proper pub.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, it sounds more upmarket than a Toby, Liam, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Are Toby's even pubs anymore?
No, they can't.
I've got no idea. I've only been in one once. I was gagging for something to eat. I forget where I even was. I was lost anyway. I needed something to eat. I went into Toby's. I think for about £4.50. I ate like a king. It was great. It was.
Yeah, I'll definitely be back. Definitely want some curry.
I'll take you out for a good curry, mate. Don't worry about that. And all the best ones in London. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was. Wait, let me find it. It is. Oh, sorry, the Pheasant Inn in Harlington. If that means anything to you.
I've got no idea. There's a few. The Pheasant Inn, though, it sounds good. I like a bit of pheasant, bit rich, mind, but I do like it. It's nice. Mark, do you ever frequent to any pubs in Reading or anywhere like that?
So what's really, really sad is when I grew up, there were loads around here. We literally had dozens and dozens of them dotted around because, of course, being a historical town, we had loads, but they all closed down. We don't have very many at all anymore. They've literally got rid of most of them. From a Wetherspoon, those things are staying for life. Like, they're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. It's too many wombles around that go in them. But anyway, now talking of loving us and leaving us, Sarah. You've got a hot date with Lego apparently.
No, I have a date at 6 actually. No, I got to ship out Lego right now because I've been getting rid of some of my old Lego so I can make space finally. You see, I used to want to collect every Lego set, but then I saw DuckBricks' display, and then I'm like, I'm good, you know?
Yeah. It's funny though, isn't it? You see that, you think, oh, I've got a massive collection, and then I'm like, I could walk maybe backwards about 2 foot, and then you see him, and you think, the hell was it? I'll just give up. I'll just sell it all off.
That's it. That literally made me give up. Like honestly, like collecting like every I'm like, I don't need to keep every Lego set now, you know.
My collection's like the size of a postage stamp compared to
exactly.
I thought I had loads.
So yeah, unfortunately, I got to go right now. But it was fun being on. It was great meeting some of y'all, seeing some of y'all again for the billionth time. So yeah, you know, like BrickBods is always on here when I'm on, and you know, it's always lovely to see them. You know, Jay again. But yeah, so I got to go right now.
They're always a delight.
Yep. Oh.
All right. Well, look after yourself, Sarah. We'll see you again soon. And yeah.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Oh wait, just to set the record, I did finish.
Let's have a look at that.
Look at that. It like has an auto closing feature.
Look at the wings.
That's so cool.
On it.
Yeah, that's a great. Shout out to Lego Atlantis. You know, that's such a great theme.
Looks like the goober fish from Phantom Menace.
Now Star Wars fans are gonna buy this.
Always a bigger fish. That looks like one of those,
always a bigger fish. Exactly.
That's like one of those fish from Stingray, if you remember that. You know.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It's got that overhang, isn't it? It's got a big jaw overhang.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's right. Yeah.
I was thinking, wasn't there one in Finding Nemo? Maybe I'm wrong. I think there was one in Finding Nemo. I don't know. I gotta rewatch.
He's got some gnashes on him, that's for sure. But anyway,
Yeah.
Sarah, lovely to see you. Can't wait to see you again on here sometime soon.
Of course.
You're looking gorgeous. We'll see you again soon, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to exit.
Take care.
I guess just kick me.
See ya,
Bye.
Right. Okay. Now I'm feeling a bit weirdo here on the left side because I hang more to the left side. Just pop it over his head. There we go. I'll pop myself.
No, Greg.
I'm like I say, folks, you know. So anyway, where we going to go? Ian's laughing his head off. I've got no idea why.
I just want to know where you hang, mate.
There's a little too much information, Greg.
Are we talking about using lathering up soap? I mean, that's the thing I've learned about.
Let's not go back to the soap thing.
Not after that as well.
Liam, let's bring Liam back in again. Liam,
I was just going to say if you have that issue, it's not much of an issue. It's just like the way that the land lies, isn't it? But if that is something that you suffer from, you invest in some Step 1 underwear that I can highly recommend. Really? I am a converted man.
Really? We have to talk about that after the stream. All I can say is I've got a Peloton, and sometimes it's a bit of a nightmare. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get back to what Carrie and Ian's been up to. Dare I ask, Ian? Ian looks like he's on a come down from having too much sugar. And go, Carrie, hold it up.
He's been holding it. That's up. Come on, that's literally up.
I love the shutters.
What are you
They're
looking at?
so good.
The shutters don't open though. Like you put the flowers in the way, so they just. I don't know why they did that. So, but it's looking good. I'm going to stop at the end of this bag because I want to build it.
It's looking good. Ian's looking at it like it's some freaky thing.
Looking good.
It's okay. It's a bit deeper than last year's. So
yeah, it's not. It's definitely not facade.
It's what deeper.
It's as in the last year's they were more facades. This is a lot deeper.
Oh, it's more of a folly, is it?
Yes, that's exactly what we meant.
Google it, Carrie. It makes sense, honestly.
I know what a folly is.
She talks Japanese and everything. Of course, she keeps saying. Anyway, Miss.
I built this.
What is it? A tea?
So it's the bottom of Grimmel Place.
Oh, okay.
There's the one that moves out.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's the only bit. We bought the whole set just for that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, familiarity. How you getting on with that one, Carrie? Familiarity.
I'm not even going to try to say it again.
So close.
This is bullying.
Not bullying. She pulls me up on everything. She messages me at 3:00 in the morning. You spelled that wrong.
I don't do that.
She does.
Yeah, it's not 3 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock.
She trolls me in everything she does, folks. Anyway, there's Sarah out there saying, bye, y'all. I can't do the American accent for that. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
That's bizarre. It sounds like a ball being bounced around in a room. Bye, y'all. There we go. Trevor's out there as well. Trevor, how you doing? Looking forward to getting him on London Calling one night soon. Trevor, hopefully in the new year. If you fancy it, let me know. Where else are we going to go up this? Stud. KO's out there as well. Then he got him mixed up with Stud City, but I'm pretty sure I did spot Stud City out there as well. The Bricketeer's there too. He's going to be going to Chicago next year. And Madlib says, lovely to see, just too good. Take care, Sarah. It is good, actually. And Madlib, let me know as well. Did you enjoy your adventure this week with streaming? Jean's out there. What's she saying? She goes, I was AFK. What did I miss? Replay gang. You know what? I can't even remember what you've missed. Actually, it's so bizarre. Should we take a look? What do you want to talk about? Should we talk about the Amazon Tower, or shall we talk about the OE, or as some people might call it, the Orient Express? What would you like to talk about, Jay? Where would you like to go first?
Let's go with the Jeff Bezos HQ.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. All right. So, let's have a look at it. It's behind you. So, that's it. Just get out of the way so we can see it. That's it. What do you think of it?
Nice. Number
have
one.
Have you reviewed it yet?
I'm breaking it up into like 3 different reviews. So I'm working on the minifigures next. That's why the minifigures here. They're all in the studio. But look, I think the best thing is that it's modular compatible, so you can connect it to the Bugle, but also your other like modular sets as well. So this is quite rare because this is like a Lego skyscraper. We haven't had like a Lego skyscraper. It's very modern. If you don't quite like the like Avengers superhero tie-in, you can just rip the A out and it just becomes a regular skyscraper.
Yeah,
because it's also a real MetLife Center.
Jay, I don't know if you're into Doctor Who, right? But I tell you what, right? There in the new TV series that's coming out, this 3-parter that's coming out, right? Yeah. There is a building, and they have proper ripped off the this particular one. Avengers. They have, guys. You know it. I mean, you look at it, you're like, that's the Avengers Tower. But it is good. It is. My only minor criticism is that there's things in the building that isn't actually associated with the building. So what do you think about that? Or do you think that's a wasted opportunity? Or do you think, you know what, it's a big space, just use it as for whatever you want? Yeah,
so I think it's not based on a specific like movie or moment. What the design team, so that's Mark Stafford, Justin Ramsden, Mark Tranter, and Junior Suzuki. I think the idea behind it is, this is like an Infinity Saga set. So this is like the ultimate Avengers set. That's why there's so many minifigures. That's why there's so many moments from the first Avengers movie. You've got Loki in the Battle of New York, but then you've also got Ultron's in it. You've got America's ass. One of the levels. It's got everything here. So it's really, if you're a Marvel fan, this is like the one set to get.
And if you're a DC fan at the moment, looking at these, you'll be thinking, where are we going to get the mansion, Wayne's mansion, or something like that?
That would be nice. Yeah,
that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you never know. Next year, folks. Poor old DC fan.
If you hate Windows, so this is a legitimate like pain point. Like, let me just flip it.
How many hundreds of windows have you got in there? Have you counted them? I think
not at the top of my head, but I think it's like 108.
No, go higher than that. 200. You look at 200 for that.
So you'll be like snapping these like little like window panes into the window frames over and over and over and over again. So just a fair warning.
No, that's easy. That is, because compared to the construction modular, it's easy. I'm going to buy it. The thing is, I do want to get it. I'm not going to get it. I think I'm going to wait until the A-fold day to get the 15% discount, because my wife has said to me, "What would you like for Christmas?" And I said, "Avengers Tower. That'd be nice," from her and everyone else in the family. And so that's where that's going to. So I'm going to buy it before Christmas, most likely. Again, A-fold day, 15% off. How much is the set? I think it's about 500. It's got to be about 450
US. I'm not sure how much is that
I think that's 440. Is that, Gaz? Do you reckon 440 for the?
Maybe.
Let me have a look.
My maths aren't very good.
I'll have a look. I think it is. Chat, help us out here. I think it's about 440. Or maybe 460.
Madlib saying 430.
430. That's right. That's a bargain. That is. I'll have two, please. So £430, right? And the thing is, right, I was all up for getting that. Now I still might get it on day one, or day two actually. Day one is next Friday, so that ain't gonna work. So I might get it. You get the taxi, but if you got a load of other gift with purchases with it as well, then I might be up for that. We have to see last minute. I could even maybe just even order it online. I think the set does look pretty magnificent, really. When you compare it to the other modulars, it certainly does. How does it compare when you put it next to the Bugle, Jay? What do you think about that? Because, I mean, both are large things, aren't they?
You gotta turn it around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to do that. There we go.
Let's do it live.
Yeah, what can go wrong? Oh, don't kill Loki.
He's got important work to do now, hasn't he?
I tell you what, right? Loki, brilliant. That's all I'm going to say about that. Watch Loki, everyone. It's amazing. Definitely Secret Wars. If anyone knows anything about Marvel, Secret Wars, that is the beginning of it.
If you pop them next to each other, that's what it sort of looks like.
Yeah.
A really nice detail is that the Bugle lines up with the A.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, which is pretty good. I definitely recommend like sticking something in between, because they kind of look weird next to each other. And then you can pop the Sanctum on the other end as well.
Do you know, put the Sanctum in the middle. That's what I do.
You can't really put the Sanctum in the middle, because there's no pins on, because it's a corner building, so there's no pins on the other side of the Sanctum. I mean, you can, but
yeah. Well, I'm going to do like 3 streams in a row where I'm doing the Avengers Tower, then the Bugle, and then Sanctum Sanctorum. There might be the other way around. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, that'll be the way around. I'll do that. I feel like I've been saying that forever, but it will happen. I think it looks amazing. Would you recommend the set? I mean, it's quite an expensive set. Yep. Here's the thing, Jay. You're today. You're J Joe Blogs. You are, and you've got around sort of £400 to spend, right? What would you think you would purchase? You've got one set. Would you go Orient Express? Would you go Museum? Or would you go Avengers Tower? It's probably not a fair question, to be honest, but I'm intrigued to know, because you know a lot about this kind of stuff.
I think it just depends on what you prioritize in your collection. If you're a superheroes fan, if you're a Marvel fan, definitely pick up the Avengers Tower. If you are if you've got a whole modular street and you want to add the latest and greatest, get the Museum, which is also pretty good. But I think in this like economy, it's also okay to wait, because if you look at all the sets, Lego are eventually going to discount it, unless it's something like incredibly popular, like the Venator or Rivendell. I'm not exactly sure how this one will go, but looking at other big like Marvel sets, like the Daily Bugle when it launched was such a big deal. It was almost impossible to get for the longest time. So I think value-wise, this is decent value. It's got a lot of display presence. It's huge. It's a really great like centerpiece that you can have in your display or your collection. Not a lot of sets do that. And you get a lot of minifigures as well. I think they're like 15 exclusive figures in the set.
Which is pretty good. That is good. You get a heck of a good big fig with it as well. The Hulk is like spot on.
Yeah, a few like repurposed minifigures. You'll see a few from like the Quinjet. You've got a few like Chitauri and Shield agents just to pad up the numbers. But because this is such a big like minifigure display set, it kind of makes sense to just pack it with minifigures. You can add on other Marvel characters that they've missed out into it. You can add Spider-Man. There's no Spider-Man, which I thought was kind of weird, but
yeah.
Okay,
so you're
it's
a
the
bit of
best
a Marvel
thing that you'll get to experience this year because everything else has been rubbish.
Yeah, I can see that. Here's the thing, then: if you could have one other minifigure added to this set, that you think, well, they kind of missed that one out, or they've put one in there that you sort of think, well, why did they put that one in there? Like Wasp, for example, was a bit of a, they've never been to the tower, but anyway, they put her in there, and it's good. It's a good figure anyway, so I don't think it's too much to worry about there. But if you had a choice of another minifigure, which one would you put in there?
I think for me, it's I've got 3 at the top of my head. Spider-Man, because he's just such a key part of the Avengers, so not having Spider-Man is a bit weird. And then Maria Hill is not here, as well as Coulson, given that they're so important in the setup of
definitely.
the Avengers. Yeah.
Shield, some Shield stuff.
Is there a Happy Hogan minifigure?
No, there isn't. Hogan would make sense as well.
Yeah,
definitely in the tower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Except that was their office, basically, wasn't it? It really was.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to like include Happy in like the GWP or the taxi, but I think that would piss a lot of people off. So they've kind of steered clear away from that. But
but the taxi is the problem with the taxi is it looks like it's a poly bag.
It is.
It's a bit polybag-ish.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a shame. I mean, it's a nice thing to have. But there's nothing particularly exclusive about it or anything like that, is there?
A sticker sheet, and then you get another Avengers Kevin Feige cap. That's pretty much it. Black Panther's from like the $9.99 set, so you're not missing much. It's a nice little reward because it's coming out on Black Friday. They usually double up on GWPs, so you usually get the same GWPs as Insiders Weekend.
Yeah, which is what I'm hopeful for, because they're not saying that they are going to give them out yet. If they do, then it's totally worth getting it, because I'm all up for getting more Lego, more bang for your buck. And I'm not joking, right? I've got so many of these things from buying stuff this last couple of days, or last couple of weeks, I should say. It's unreal, but I'm all up for that. I really am. It's good. The more Lego you get, and that's where Lego differentiates itself between that itself and stuff like Target and maybe certified stores. Did you say you don't get gift with purchases with certified stores?
You do, but not all. It's not always in line with what you get at lego.com. But yeah, look, if anyone's on the fence, I would say buy it on day one, because you'll get at least 3 GWPs, including the taxi. I would personally like flip the taxi, because unless you're like a hardcore like completionist, you
let's go for some good money.
Yeah. Like someone who's waiting or delaying their purchase of the tower but wants a taxi, you'll find a buyer for it easy. So that will knock off, I don't know, 15-20% off your order as well. And then it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is Nick Fury in this? I can't remember if his he is. That's right.
Nick Fury's there. So here's the thing, right? I do find it a bit weird that they've put is it Kevin Feige or Feige? Feige. Why is he in it for? It's bizarre. It's a really bizarre choice of minifigure to put in there. It kind of made sense to me if he came with the taxi. That would be kind of quite cool. But they put him with the tower, and I just find that a bit weird. Well, what's your thoughts on that? It's good, but it's kind of still weird.
I think it's fun. I think he's like the the father of the MCU, and he's so important to the overall like mythos of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that's a really nice just a really nice addition. Great for Marvel fans. And you don't normally get real life people
that's true.
in as minifigures or in sets as well. So yeah.
So do you think it's going to start a trend and we'll get Kathleen Kennedy in a Star Wars set maybe?
Don't go there. That'd be a nightmare. Yeah. If you don't want to sell a set, do put her as a minifigure. I don't know. She's just never got a lot of love for some reason or other. But yeah, Liam, what would you think about that? If they come out with a Kathleen Kennedy like minifigure, would that be a day one for you, or would that be a
Well, I'm not like I don't think she has the influence on the final product that people give her credit or discredit for. But I mean, if you're going to do it, you do George Lucas, right?
Like, dude, 100%.
And that would be cool if you got a George Lucas polybag or something. Yeah,
May the 4th, gift with Burgess. Yeah. George Lucas. I mean, I don't think Disney will like it much, but there we go.
Was there ever an official Stan Lee figure, or was that just in the game? I can't remember.
I don't think there was, no.
Because that would have been a good one to put with a tower.
Yeah.
Or with the taxi maybe as well, and that would have made it.
Or just, do you know what? To do away with the taxi, Stan Lee, as a sort of as a nod to him. I think people would I think that would actually sell a lot more if that came out. But boy,
he would have loved that. Like George Lucas is more questionable because George is like, it's not my Star Wars anymore. Like I'm done with it. Whereas like Stan Lee was involved in Marvel until his dying breath, really. So he would have
seen all the movies.
Yeah,
it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing the first one and he was in it. I was like, that's Stan Lee. And then I watched another movie. I was like, that's Stan Lee. And I was like, this is a bit of a thing, this is.
Yeah.
But it was a fun aspect to it.
Have you ever watched, Greg? There's like from the 90s, there's the Spider-Man animation.
Oh, the one with Iceman and Firestar, I think it was. Or just or was it just the one where he had the animation on their own? Because I started watching the X-Men the other day, and I was a bit.
Oh no! So I think there is a crossover. So that's the X-Men, which they're bringing back. I think they're redoing, but they're continuing the story. But there is a crossover with that Peter Parker Spider-Man. It's the one where he becomes like the Man Spider as well, which is quite cool. But the end of that, he's actually Stan Lee is in that, where it's really prevalent at the minute because it's all about like the multiverse, and then Madam Web, which obviously Madam Web we got the trailer for this week, which looks like I don't want to get invited.
I've not seen
it. The last trailer I saw was Echoes, and I was like, I love that.
I thought it was a horror story. I didn't realise it was Marvel.
It's like a 3-minute trailer.
It's a Sony one, isn't it?
Amazing. It looks really, really good.
And then don't forget as well, we got this guy as well. Just saying.
Hold on, I can't see him. He looks like Sonic the Hedgehog from here.
No. And we got this guy as well. He's a bit more relevant now, isn't he?
Yeah.
May have popped up somewhere.
So
I've got a good figure. Keep talking, Liam. I just want to show you guys a really cool minifigure that I've got, and this is something that Lego will never touch again. Keep talking, Liam. Go for it.
But yeah, anyway, that animation it finishes with going through the multiverse, and they take like our Peter Parker Spider-Man into another universe where he meets Stan Lee, where Stan Lee is basically it's our universe as we live and breathe in today, and Stan Lee is the creator of Spider-Man. So yeah, Stan Lee's been about that cameo for a good while.
That's cool.
We're all here for it. So
that's
yeah,
a really
Stan
cool
Lee,
way of doing it as well.
Yeah, honestly, it's a fantastic series as well. And if you bought into, and I know it's hard to get on board with it sometimes, like the Sony Spider-Verse, but a lot of the characters come out of that animation. Like you see the best parts of them in that if you're not into the comics.
Okay, dude, I think Spider-Man is Into the Spider-Verse is one of the best. I said to a friend of mine, I said, I think that's the best Spider-Man movie I've ever seen. It's quite controversial. And he was like, well, no, it's not really, but it was a really good film. It was an amazing film.
I think it's the same with Marvel though, and with Star Wars, because of like how creative they can be and how like differently able the people are in there. Animation just allows them really to unlock these characters. against like live action, and I think that's what it does. It just like it really takes the pressure off the actors, and you can just animate them and they look so clean and good. It's like the games. The Spider-Man games are fantastic.
Dude, if I could just have one thing, right? I actually think, right, the Star Wars movie Solo, right, was actually a very good film. It should have been animated though. If they animated it, they would have done away with all the controversy around it. But talking of controversy, right? I've got a minifigure that it's only come in one set. It's a Marvel. He's not a superhero. He's definitely not a superhero. He's a bit of a rogue at best. He's a rogue. But if anyone's seen the trailer for the film Kraven the Hunter, right? That is him in Lego format. That's an official Lego from a set that came out quite a while ago, folks. But that is him. And well, I watched the trailer the other day, and there is no doubt in my mind they ain't gonna do a minifigure of him. I mean, saying that, they did one of the Punisher, so they'll probably wrap it around an 18+ set, but they'll most likely never do one of him ever again.
I don't think they're doing any. I don't think they've done any of the Sonyverse characters, because we haven't had Morbius. I don't think we've had like a Tom Hardy Venom. So yeah, I don't think any of those Sonyverse characters have had a Lego set.
We've had the like characters, but in like their comic booky version.
Yeah.
You had the Morbius set, the Morbius set. Come out at about the same time. He might pop up in like a 4+ set, like you'll get like a 4+ Kraven.
I don't think Lego have got.
Don't say it 4+. I cannot imagine that, Jay, at all. But that would be
Lego just don't have the same relationship with Sony that they have with Disney, though. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's got to be all sorts of licensing. I mean, that's what I'm hearing is why the Orient Express is so expensive, because there's a big license fee on that one. I mean, we say that we presume we're being a bit presumptuous, but I'm guessing that's why. Because quite a few Lego sets. I mean, for example, the museum actually is very good value for money. You can't deny that. Anyway, I tell you what, we'll have a look at the Orient Express in just a second. Don't forget to check out the survey, folks, and of course everybody who's in the panel tonight. You find all the details down in the description below. Kerry's been very quiet recently. Now let's take a look and see how her building is going, because she's getting all festive on us. She is.
I don't normally start with my Christmas sets until December the 1st, but when Carrie said that she was building one, I'm like, oh, I'm 3 behind. So yeah.
She's copying you, Carrie.
So good.
I can't wait.
So they all come with a Christmas tree, but that is a really, really good Christmas tree.
Oh, I thought it was lacking colour.
Well, I quite like that personally. Ian, what do you think of that Christmas tree?
It's a nice tree itself, but it could do a bit more colour on it.
Yeah, our Christmas tree is always very, very interesting.
But I'm loving this little trolley bus.
I love that tram so much.
We need more of those.
So cool.
Yeah, it's a nice design on that, isn't it?
Beautiful, Gaz. Not that you're not as well, Gaz, just saying.
Oh, stop, Greg. It reminds me of the Mumbles train that they used to have in Swansea. My nan used to work on. Obviously, I didn't see it, but she showed me all these pictures, and it's quite cool.
Oh, your nan used to work on the trams. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there used to be one in Swansea, so it was like a double-decker tram that used to go from the Mumbles down along the Oystermouth Road. So
I've got no idea what he's saying, folks. But just keep nodding anyway.
That glazed look, you're like, yeah, that's good, yeah.
I'm like, no, seriously, though, I love that, mate. It's do you know what? Here's the thing. My favourite museum. Talking of museums, my favourite museum is actually the London Transport Museum.
Mine too. I love that museum so much. Yeah, there's that. Honestly, Greg, I love that museum.
There's actually a tram museum up Yorkshire way called Critch Tram Museum, and going back to Doctor Who, obviously they've actually got an original police box up there, because they're actually made of concrete, so they've actually got one still up there.
Really?
So you can actually go and see a real one.
Well,
y'all need to come to Beamish.
It needs to go where?
Beamish. So it's like a full-on. It's like one of these where the actors dress up of like ye old timey, and they put so there's parts of the northeast that when they pull them down, and if it's like a historical building, they pull them down brick by brick, it's very Lego nerdy. They mark each brick and they rebuild it like for like in Beamish and make their own village. Look it up.
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
I've been there since I was a kid.
That's proper northern, that is.
Love
It's got
stuff.
sweet chops as well. It's got really good sweet chop and fish and chip shop and all sorts. So yeah.
Oh, they should do that with Birmingham. HS2 or whatever it's called. That's a waste of money, isn't it? Just
The
knock
Black Country
Birmingham down and
Museum
move it
the
a bit
same.
nearer to London. Sorry, what was you saying? Oh,
The Black Country Museum is essentially the same thing. So they've moved whole buildings there and stuff. So, but that's a really nice place to go. You can go on the canal. You can actually get to it by canal boat. So,
Because we did.
yeah.
I think they did it. No, I saw that. They've done it in Llanberis as well in Wales. They've done it with some old mine.
Welsh, guys? Are you Welsh? You didn't strike me as being Welsh, but
Yeah,
now I come to think of it, the skin tone, it kind of goes.
And I just haven't got the height because they're usually quite short. But yeah,
No, you're taller than me. You're about 6'4", surely.
6'2", I think. Last time I checked.
I say hair of yours. It's like 2 inches. Ian,
Yeah, it
Ian's
is.
about
It's another
6'4".
6 one. Yeah.
It is. Ian, you got to be about 6 foot, haven't you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2". God, honestly, I feel like a midget. It's mad. Mark's quite short. Mark, you're about 5'8", aren't you?
5'8", 5'9".
5'8", 5'9". Very good.
Depends on
Depends what heels he's
I'm
wearing.
wearing.
There we go.
Depends on if you got your top hat on or
like that,
not.
you could get them.
Yeah,
Shop hard enough,
exactly.
you'll find them. Honestly. All right, cool. I think should we have a look at the Orient Express or the OE, as we like to call them. But before we do, let's just check
Original
out the survey.
engine.
The original engine. Oh yeah, we can pick up new acronyms for it. So at the moment, it's the question being, you have one choice to buy and build a set on December the 1st. Which would you choose? Top place. It's neck and neck ideas. Orient Express with 52% and Icons Museum with 48%. Now I'm just going to have a look on this thing called Instagram, folks, and just have a look at that and just see where people went with that. With the voting, and the voting was, let me just get to it. The voting was this, right? In the votes we had 172 people actually viewed the story, which is very good. And the museum, and the question being, what would you like me to build? Ideally, would be the museum, 54% with 39 votes, and with 33 votes, the Orient Express. So at the moment, it's neck and neck still, but slightly the other way. So people would rather me build the museum, but only just. But people themselves would rather build the Orient Express, but only just. So there we go. It's very, very 50-50. It really is. I'm enjoying that.
To be fair, Greg, countries have left the EU over less of a margin than that.
Yeah,
they have. Which to this day, I'm still spitting nails about David Cameron getting back in the cabinet. But anyway, that's another story.
I was hoping we didn't get into politics.
No, we're not getting into politics.
Some words might be spoken that are not family friendly about that, but hey.
I'm
like
just saying.
Gadzooks.
Gadzooks, yeah. Here's the thing as well. Before we.
I'm not a fan of that, man. I'm not a fan.
Who is?
All I say is have a look. Have a look
exactly.
At what's his name. I've got his name now. Oh, I was watching it the other day. But anyway, what can I say? Anyone wants to have some fun? Nigel Farage is going to be on I'm a Celebrity. So if you want to get your own back, get your votes in on that one. But anyway, that's another story for another time. I went to the Lego store last Wednesday. It was their opening Christmas do. Got invited to it by Lego, which was rather nice. And there we go. I got given this, which is a nice little set. Ooh, that's cool. So I might build that on a stream sometime soon. That said, I might build this. I might even build this next week, actually. I might build that.
Oh, you've got it.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm building that. I think I'm going to save that until Christmas Eve, actually. That's going to be
Are
my Christmas
you?
Eve build.
I'm
Yeah.
going to sort of show it off before then. That's the only thing. I might build that next week. I don't know. The one set I'm definitely building next weekend. I like to do it Wednesday, but a certain Gaz ain't going to be around. To get me over the fact that I'm not building the Amazon Tower. Just call it that for a laugh, I think. I want to build that soon. I've got this. This was 39% off this was. So there we go. In the current economy, Jay, this was a really good set to get. There we go. Voila.
Especially on sale.
Yeah. In the sale, look at that.
They had it on a good discount on Lego during the last double Insider Points weekend as well, which is quite good.
That doesn't sound good.
No, I know.
The more you say it, that's down to Carrie. That's all I can say about that.
I think it was Ian. It was definitely
I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me at all.
I'm pure and have no rudeness in the things I say. I'm just always out of the gutter.
Are you
It's always
sure
you.
about that? I know where you're from,
Very
Carrie.
innocent.
Okay, say,
Yeah.
Simon's out there. Hey, Simon, good to see you, dude.
Carry
I
on
just
the
see you over
Urban Dictionary. Remember that?
Exactly.
Right, let's have a look at the Orient Express. And then we want to have a look at some photos because we've got loads of people sent me in pictures this week. Anyway, let's bring up the Orient Express. There it is. Let's stick us all down here, shall we? There we are. What a fine body of human beings we are as well. I mean it honestly. Anyway, let's have a look. I need to flick over to that. I tell you one thing, right? Before we look at this, I just want to say, Jay, I love it when Lego reveal their sets. I really do, right? And I think one of the best ones this year, if not ever, came in the form of this. So let's just pop over to a good old X, or as they used to call it, Twitter. I don't like calling it X. It doesn't mean anything to me.
Loved it.
I was on board the Orient Express.
Let's do that. There we go. Rather fetching his Jim Jams, and then he's somehow transformed into that.
Yeah, he's dressed as Matt Smith now.
There it is. And they're looking at, I don't know what. This was brilliant. Love this.
It's Wilson the Butler.
It is. She's looking at that all disappointed. And look at this. Look, it's just brilliant. Jay, we love this.
So
we want
much.
more of it.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Voila.
Look how impressed he is with it as well.
He loves it.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing my best to get him on as well. I
Oh.
do want to get him on London Calling. He's putting that on there. Oh, I don't remember this bit.
Did you
It's
see
scary,
on New Elementary had a bit on the dome how they're saying which piece it was that they've used? Yeah,
Are they minions, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Oh, that's a
it's
big
quite
one.
clever. It's a good chat.
This is brilliant. I love this. Guys in the chat, what do you think about this? I think this is so awesome. In fact, I've got to watch it again. Should we watch it again? There we go. If I press there we go. He's got his little earring on. Love his jumper, by the way. This is classic Francis, this bit. That's his girlfriend. Very nice. Like I say, Matt Smith, looky likey. So that's what you guys.
Is he a celebrity?
Is he? He's got something like he is in this country. Liam, how many followers do you reckon he's got? So he's got a lot, isn't he?
A few million, I think.
Yeah,
Francis
he's got
Ward.
literally millions. He's an author. He's continuously on Good Morning. I need to say Good Morning Brickworld there. Good Morning Britain. But he knows trains, and he's Jay. If you want to see someone that gets so much joy out of seeing steam trains or just general trains, especially when they hoot at him,
it's so funny.
It's so but
Pure
it's
joy, isn't it? It is pure joy.
I couldn't put it any better. It is absolutely pure joy. And
This was a good ad. This was a good ad.
Yeah,
it's the best one. The best one they've ever done. Full stop.
This
They've
is
actually got someone who's invested in the set, and he likes Lego as well. He's done Lego stuff. So
that's good.
What do you reckon, Jake?
Yeah. The Orient Express was very we had like the catalog leak, and then we got a grainy photo. And again, like it doesn't do like the set design a lot of justice, and you lack a lot of context. You had people speculating because it looked quite large that it wouldn't run on track like the Hogwarts Express. And yeah, just like the colors don't really show in those photos. They're not as it's not as vibrant. It doesn't look as like premium. This is a well designed like train set. This is like So it's the train has the name Sapphire Star, so it's kind of a
beautiful name.
A sequel to the Emerald Knight. There's a theme going on right there.
Yeah, next one will be a ruby, folks. It'll be a red one. It'll be a ruby, and everyone will moan it looks like the Hogwarts Express. I'll just put that in there.
Good.
I'd go for that though. When I was a kid, I don't know if anyone else of you did this, but I used to read. My favorite book when I was a kid was a series of books by these pirates, and you had Gregory, who was a pirate. He was the green pirate. You had I think his name was Roger. He was the red pirate, and you had Ben, who was the blue pirate. And they used to have a griffin as well, which was very cool. They were brilliant stories. Can't remember what they were, but I used to absolutely love the artwork. And yeah, I would be up for that, Jay. I think that's a great idea. We've had a green one, blue one. Chances are the next one will be, well, red with Hogwarts. But then what other color train could they do? Green? I don't know. Another green? Not sure. But maybe even a grey one. Who knows? But yeah, this is let's kick off with the photos. I really like this. There's only one thing. There's only one thing I think. Let's sit down. Right. It's that it can't be motorized, and I think the only reason they didn't go with that is because it's too heavy.
Yeah. So they showed us. They revealed it to us when we were in Billund a couple of months ago now. So that was a surprise. But yeah, the official reason is that it's too heavy. But if you know anyone in the Lego train community, they're very crafty. So I'm pretty sure they will make it work. Even like the Emerald Knight, when it first came out, it was you had to do a few things to properly motorize it. And if you remember with the Emerald Knight, you had a locomotive, you had the tender, and then you had only one coach, whereas this one has two coaches. So I think if you remove a coach, it might run, or if you, I don't know, my theory, I'm going to work with some train people to see if I can motorize it, because I think you can. It's probably just not as probably just won't run as fast, or it won't run as quickly as they would.
You could easily power this with a motor.
Sure.
You know, I mean, if you've seen like the world record for the number of carriages they put onto a Lego train, you can pull 15 of them. So the idea that they've not motorized this because it's too heavy, they're just making up an excuse there. They could.
I was a bit, but it is quite a hefty set. Like once it has a. It comes with a display like rail, like display track that you can display it on, which is quite nice. But again, it's compatible with the L gauge tracks as well.
I think you could probably. I know I've seen some people when they've done motorized trains like that, when you can't do it in a tender, they have a coach, don't they? It's just pretty much the motor. So if it's kind of in the middle as well, it'll probably help.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in the tender from memory. That you could possibly fit some stuff in, but yeah, I think it's a challenge to the train community, and I think they'll definitely make it work.
That's a great picture, by the way, as well, on the back of the box. I love that angle as well.
I think it's beautiful.
What people don't realize is because this is a licensed Orient Express set, Lego has. So they were the ones that dictated the color. So I think a lot of people were upset that it changed from the green that they voted on ideas to the blue. But I think that's because the new train that they're launching in 24 is blue. It's blue and gold.
Okay.
It's called like La Dolce Vita or something like that. So if you look on the Orient Express like website and the train that they're relaunching in 2024. It is this color. So again, it was a choice by the Orient Express. And I think if you look at how the set is laid out, obviously I think there's a valid point about the locomotive being scaled down and shrunken down compared to the original one, which was quite large and detailed. But if you know anything about the Orient Express, it's about the experience of being inside the Orient Express. It's the luxury, it's the dining, it's the bar. And that's why the details the interiors are so
it's nothing to do with the engine at all. It is literally it's the service, it's the carriages. It is always the carriages. Let's have a look at the new one that's coming out and where it's come from. And then we'll come straight back to this, folks. this is it. Look, this is one that's been reconditioned. And if I scroll down a little bit, you'll see it there, what it's based on.
Yes, there's such a lovely design on the coaches, isn't it?
Yeah. There's no locomotive here. If you look at all the like photos, there's no focus on the locomotive because I don't think people hop on the Orient Express for the locomotive. It's
I've been on the Orient Express out of Victoria, and I think it was driven along by an old diesel. To be honest, but the carriage was absolutely lovely, and I'd recommend it if anyone loves an afternoon tea. And I've got to be honest, folks, I absolutely adore an afternoon tea. The Orient Express was an absolutely beautiful gift that my wife got me. Oh, there we go. Look. Oh, I tell you what, that looked good driving around the city on the back of a lorry.
Have you ever had like a part of a train drive past you like on a motorway like that? It's just the weirdest thing. You're like, I think where was I? I was driving somewhere in the A34 in going up to Oxford, and and they had a full-size Thomas the Tank Engine went past on a flatbed, and I was like, and you got this big face of hello. It's the strangest thing ever on the motorway.
It's so cool.
Yeah. So like
I
think that's what people don't realize about like the design process. I think for ideas as well, and you throw in a licensed partner into the mix, there are compromises that you have to make to achieve, to make every single party happy. Train fans want a nice train that runs on track and can be motorized. The Orient Express want to tie this one into their upcoming train relaunch in 2024, and again, like you said, it's the Orient Express, it's all about the insides and the experience, so they want to get that opulence and luxury right. So
I agree, and I think it's a really, the set just makes me smile when I look at it, and that's a good thing, man. It's like the visually, it makes me smile. When I saw the price, I was a bit like, ugh. But it is licensed. You can't help it. It's going to be more expensive. And to be fair, the Lego train sets they're actually pretty good value. And boy, did they discount a lot as well, especially of late. So what about the BrickBods? BrickBods, you guys like trains. I've been trying to buy a train off Ian for about 7 months. It's an ongoing saga, folks. It really is. What do you...
This one here, that's the one you want, isn't it?
Oh, no, that's the one, yeah. So honestly, folks, we've negotiated a price, and he said, I'll post it to you. Oh, no, actually, he never said that. I just sort of suggested.
Yeah, I think the post part is the bit that we're stuck on. He doesn't want to put it in the post.
It's a lot of
effort. We'll bring it to Bricktastic for you.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. I pay for the postage as well. But anyway, what do I say? Just take it apart and post it to me. I'll pay for it as well. I really like this. What do you think of this set?
So I think from when we saw the leak, I wasn't impressed with the engine because of it's too short. And I think that's because, and I still think that in the official photos, but it is only when you're looking at it side on. If you look at it from any other angle, it looks fine.
Yeah.
So I think it only needs to be like maybe 1 or 2 studs longer, and then it would be a great engine. And it's just disappointing that they've not done that. And it just looks a bit stubby.
I think the first picture that got leaked, I think it looked quite stubby then. I was a bit like, oh, that's undersized. I think this is okay.
If you look at the official picture where that one there, it still looks a bit stubby, but the one where it looks worse is the one where it's on the shelf.
Oh, let's have a look at that one.
That one there.
Because it's going into sort of the dark.
Yeah, you've got the shadow on the left as well, makes it look even shorter. So
yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Just 1-2 studs longer, and that would have been a good engine. I think we're still probably going to get it.
Is in this picture is the shelf above the actual station, because that's where all the people are. How does it get up there?
I don't know. It's a big
You've got to
gap.
put them somewhere, haven't you?
What can we say, Carrie? It's a big
on
gap.
the train. I like the minifigures. Some of the hair pieces and things look really good on the minifigures.
The minifigures are brilliant. Let's have a look at.
Although they're missing
Hercule
Poirot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
That would have been brilliant to have.
It cost even more money. That would have been. You would have to pay the fees.
You could have had an interpreted rather than actually call it. You could have
well, here you go. Take his cap off, and you got Poirot. They're there.
Yeah.
It's got the
There you
tag.
go. Done.
Jay, has anyone said that in I haven't said one. I'm saying I've only seen one review, Tiago's, which was very good. Actually, I haven't seen a review of it. What am I talking about? Tiago's review was the tower. That is Pyro in there. We could say that Lego kind of sneaked it in there without actually officially being there.
Like a young version. Yeah,
it's a young Pyro. Yeah,
yeah, not the David Suchet one. The what's his name? The guy who did it before him.
Oh, you talk about the guy on the BBC. God, he loved it.
You had I can't think of their names. There was the really old, quite large guy.
Oh,
and then there was a younger one who did a couple of TV film ones, and then it went to David Suchet for the long series. But yeah,
I mean, it's Lego. You can add one in. You can add,
exactly.
You put Spider-Man in. Like,
I reckon they put that in there on purpose. And Craig's is there. Oh, mate. It goes. I like it as it is. For 260. And I'm waiting for the 5-star toys to do the Belgium Detective. That's what that is what they'll probably call it. Actually, the Belgium Detective.
Yeah.
Or maybe they call it Bergerac or something like that.
Bergerac.
Bergerac. Do you remember him? I mean, it's like your poor man's Magnum. He was
John Nettles, wasn't it? Then he retired to Midsummer.
Midsummer Murders. Yeah, you live in there. You know. There we go. What do you reckon, Kerry? You bought the Hogwarts Express, haven't you? The big one that doesn't work on anything. So it's the one that broke the system. What do you think of this? And do you wish that they'd do a Hogwarts Express as good as this?
I love the Hogwarts Express in 2018, so I'm not going to knock that. I love this. I really, really do. It's. I mean, I'm going to get this. Not straight away because I've got other idea sets. I mean, obviously, I collect idea sets.
You do.
So when I saw this, I mean, we had a big discussion about it last night. So the actual engine does look like the Hogwarts Express engine, but like in blue. But it's about the carriages. The carriages are beautiful. Yeah,
they look like models. I genuinely think they look like models. They're that good with no stickers. Well, I think there's some stickers, but the OE is obviously not. It absolutely looks classy.
I just wish the Hogwarts Express carriages were that detailed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You could probably use that as a basis, though, and sort of mod something.
Yeah, mod it.
Template.
Just do a red version of it or something like that. That's because these are 8 studs wide, aren't they? I think they're normally about 6 studs.
6 studs, right?
Yeah. So this is 8 studs wide. So they've gone for this middle ground. It's not like a sort of play set. It's not like the Hogwarts Express, which was just too big for anyone. They've gone for that middle ground. They've done to Lego Ideas train set. They've done what Speed Champions did. And gone from 6 studs to 8 studs, and there you go. They've been speed championed. You can use that for your review if you want, Jay. Just saying. And
I still don't understand the problem that people have got with the Hogwarts Express display. I think it's beautiful. I mean, it's in front of me now.
Are you admiring it because you're a Harry Potter fan, or are you admiring it because you're a train fan?
Because I'm a Harry Potter fan, and that's what it was for.
Yeah.
It wasn't for train people, it was for Harry Potter fans.
But to do a big train,
display set. It
is a display set. Yeah, that's it. But would you not think you'd get a little bit more out of it if you could actually put it on a track?
No. I have a track for my little train, but this one is purely a display set with different pieces and different scenes, and that's what it is. And it's a model of the Hogwarts Express. It's a model of the big owl. It's a model of Hedwig.
Yeah, that's cool. That is a very good set.
That's what the playset Hogwarts Express sets are for.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. That's true.
It's an 18+ set.
I'll buy that.
I mean,
but would you like to see the Hogwarts Express now in an 8 stud wide format?
Oh, definitely.
There you go. They'll do it. They'll do it then. They'll do it. Liam, you're always up and down the country on trains. If you're in this country, it's another country. What do you reckon of the OE?
Yeah, it's like I won't even offer an opinion. It's obviously I know the Orient Express. I'm not particularly Poirot, like obviously I know Poirot, but yeah, I'm just not close enough to it. Then I'm not a trading collector from a Lego perspective. So yeah, it's yeah. I
nice,
don't
but
even offer an opinion. Yeah, because I'll never even look at it twice with an option to buy.
That's fair game. Fair game. Honest opinion. What do you reckon, Mark? Is this something? I mean, I think this would look nice in a winter village. This is probably why we didn't. It was a set, wasn't it? Got Lego Ideas hit 10,000. It was it was a Christmas themed train set.
Polar Express.
Though, that's the thing. So
yeah, Polar Express. That was it, and that was exactly the same color as this. It's probably why it got rejected by the designers because they had this in the pipeline already. But Mark, what do you think of this then? What do you think of this set?
I love it. I think it's amazing, and I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. So when I saw the pictures, obviously we know about the Orient Express, the history behind it, and as everyone said, the carriages are the main feature.
Yeah.
It's stunning. The fact that it doesn't even look like Lego from certain, like this image here. You could look at that and you don't necessarily see, if it wasn't for the minifigures, it could easily pass as a model because it just looks so good. Like the carriages are amazing. The color is just so good. I love the gold and the really dark blue color. I think it's amazing. And the interior is so good as well. Yeah. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do. And it will be a buy at some point. Probably not day one, but it will be a buy. This is a phenomenal set.
Cool. I think I've asked everyone. Gaza? I mean, I think Gaza likes this because it's the same colour as the TARDIS. I'm just throwing that one out there. Gaz, what do you reckon?
No, I like it's not just not just because it's that color, but that helps. No, I just really like it. I think the engine itself actually reminds me of some of the really older style ones as well. I think there's like a Great Western style one. I remember it used to have like a big driving wheel in the middle, but like that they've got like the like the shape at the front, which is quite similar with that the way it flares out and the side of the boiler and stuff. So yeah, I really like it. I mean, there is a slight overhang underneath the cab, but as Ian said, if it was a couple of studs longer, then you could have just put a couple of trailing wheels under there. But yeah, but otherwise, I mean, I think it's brilliant as it is, and it, as you say, like the coaches are fantastic, and there's like all the little details you see inside as well. Like they've used the cupcake thing for the lampshade on the table as well, which is really nice. Good. Really nice
part usage.
Yeah. Really nice idea.
All right. So let me ask the panel.
The engine as well, because the original, the actual one they put in did look like the Emerald Knight. I think it looked a little.
I think it looked too much like it. Yeah, to be honest. Yeah. And the color was all wrong. And of course, they because of the licenses, the OEs have dictated what the color is going to be, and that's the thing. And poor old Lego, I guess they sometimes have to feel like they have to justify the design before it's even out there.
But then work out what piece they've used for the funnel as well. I'm just staring at it. I don't
for the what?
For the actual funnel. I can't work out what, because it looks like a bucket, but it's got like some bits on it.
Craigster, any ideas? Come on, he must have gone over that because it is tapered, isn't it, as well?
Yeah,
I think it looks like one of those. It looks like
it's not from a friend set.
No. What do
you reckon it is?
It looks like a large bucket, but it could be a new piece. To be fair.
There are some new pieces in this. There's like bracket pieces in this.
It's like a mini plant pot, isn't it?
Yeah,
it looks like a mini plant pot. So that'd be, if it is a new piece, then
that's a great useful piece.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing then. So let me ask the panel this, right? So December the 1st comes around, right? I mean, we got this quandary. What do we get? Do we get the Natural History Museum for £259.99? That comes with 4,014 pieces, or do we get the Orient Express that is also £259.99 that comes with 2,540 pieces? What do we get? Mark, let me start with you. What would you, if you had exactly £259.99 to spend in a Lego store on December the 1st, what would your money go on? The OE or the Natural History Museum?
The Natural History Museum. I absolutely love the museum. I think, I mean, I'm a modular building fan anyway, and this set is phenomenal. But the History Museum is just so good. I absolutely love it. It's got so much packed with so much detail, and it's like all the little. It has, nostalgia bits from when I was growing up and going to things. So it has a lot of things that resonate with me. So I love that set, and so for me, it would be the museum.
Okay, very good, very good. Moving along swiftly, Kerry, you got 259 big ones, 99p to spend. What would your money go on? Would it go on the Natural History Museum, or would it go on something classy like the OE?
Well, I don't collect modulars, but I do collect Lego ideas, so it's quite obvious. Definitely this
So
one.
it's the Orient Express for you then,
Yeah.
Kerry. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Jay, just imagine your Joe Blogs, Jay. You got £259.99. That probably means something like $2,000 in Australian money. What would you get? The Orient Express or the Natural History Museum? Both brilliant sets in their own right, but if you could only get one of the two, what one would it be?
I think there's just something very Christmassy about getting a large model train under the Christmas tree. I think there's something
Yeah,
really
that's what I was
beautiful,
thinking,
really
yeah.
nostalgic about that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's edging me, like I'm edging towards the Orient Express. Plus, I love dark blue, and dark blue is the best Lego color.
Yeah, very, very cool. Do you know what? There is totally something Christmassy about trains. I think a couple of people reached out to me in the last few days and told me that they're thinking about getting this for Christmas as well. I completely get that warm, fuzzy feeling. I really, really do. Talking of warm, fuzzy feelings, Ian, you got £259 to spend in a Lego store, December the 1st. What's it going to go on? Is it going to go on the Orient Express, or is it going to go on the Natural History Museum?
Well, neither. You never buy anything on the first. At least wait for double points.
Yeah, or
I mean,
April
you've got AFOL day, you've got double points. Don't buy it on the first day. You're just wasting your money.
All right, but it's not going to be available any other days. You've got to make a decision. It's got to be one or the other.
So out of the two, I prefer the train.
You prefer the train, really? Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. There we go. And what about you, Carrie? Yeah,
I mean, it's fine because if we are giving us both £259, we're just getting them both.
Well, that's true. But okay, so who would have overall control of the purse out of you two when it came to
Clearly
making
me.
the decision?
It's his money, but it's clearly me that gets to decide.
All right,
I'd go for the train. I'd go for the train.
You go for the train as well. That's
Yeah,
very
because
cool.
The modular, like, I'm not ready for it yet. It's next year is modular.
Oh, I'm the same. I got to be honest. I do. January. I might even build it on January the 1st because that's when I want to build the modular.
The train just looks really good as well, and I know Ian would enjoy it more. So, train it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Craig's just made a good point as well. That there'll be all the trainees out there going and getting free. So they might run out.
yeah, true.
They might run out.
That is
Yeah.
true.
It'll be another USS, the shuttle that just could not stop it in. It was just in demand all the time. You couldn't get hold of it. So.
Is it? Oh, I didn't realise that. Very cool. Gaz, okay. December the 1st comes around. What are you going to get? Natural History Museum, that's kind of a bit olive grey, or are you going to go for the Orient Express? That's a bit with dark blue, a bit like the old TARDIS.
So I would if I had the money I would buy the museum on the 1st, but I then get someone to get me this for Christmas. So I had, like Jay said, it'd be fantastic to have this as a surprise under the tree, and it would just be like opening all the train sets and stuff I used to have when I was younger. So a couple of years ago. But yeah, just building that Christmas day, that would just be
it'd be phenomenal.
The best thing.
Yeah, it would be cool, wouldn't it? All right, cool. So that's what he's going to go for. Now, Liam, I know this is probably a tricky question for you, but I want you to imagine, right? I want you to imagine that the Natural History Museum, right? And let's put it like this, right? Because you're a massive Star Wars nerd, right? Let's imagine it like this. Imagine something like the Natural History Museum is the Yavin Rebel base, and the Orient Express just happens to be a very bluish X-wing. You've got £259.99 to spend. What's your money going to go on?
I'd go to John Lewis and get the Cantina for 258 quid.
Good shout. Good shout.
But no, realistically, our Natural History Museum.
Natural History Museum. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool indeed. There you go, folks. What can I say? December the 1st is one of two colors. It's either navy blue or olive green. Anyway, let me know what you guys and girls out there would get on December the 1st for exactly £259.99. Anyway, on that note, Jay, I hear for the grapevine you got a boogie. You gonna be doing anything soon? You're gonna come up some? Was it 3 reviews for the Avengers Tower?
Yep. I did the size comparison. I'll be doing a feature just on the minifigures and then kind of like the big review. So check that one out. I'll have the train up and running as well sometime soon. So keep an eye out for that. Excited.
Very cool, mate. I look forward to that. Love your, I absolutely love your blog. Do check him out, folks. Honestly, one of my favorite bloggers. I read your stuff every morning, Jay. I really do.
Thank you.
And if you're interested to know where he is in the world, folks, just Google Jay's brick blog, or of course, you'll find all his details down in the description below. Jay, take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you very, very soon, my friend.
Thanks. Good to see everyone. Thanks for being such great company. And you guys soon.
You too, man. You too. Take care. Look after yourselves. Everybody, that was the wonderful Jay. And of course, we had Sarah on as well earlier on, which was very cool. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's do away with this for a little while. Let's go back to there we are. And then there were 6, which is nice. It's nice, cozy. 6 is a lovely little number. It really is. Or 7 if you include the brick pods. Anyway, let's see what our lovely peeps out there have been saying about this particular one. Padawan HQ says the missus is trying to con me into putting the tree up before December the 1st. I'm not happy. I got to be honest. I'm the same as your missus, dude. I actually really want to get the Christmas tree up early this year. It's a thing. Most of my family are American, so come next Friday, as far as I'm concerned, I'm into the groove of it being Christmas. I'm gonna have the songs on, everything. And in London at the moment, London is just basically Christmas everywhere at the minute. I would get the train day 1, says Craigster. No need to wait. I definitely do fancy it. We'll have to wait and see. Padawan HQ, just tell her to put it up herself. Say she did the job on the phone. Yeah, because let's face it, mate, you're probably going to do it wrong anyway. Just saying. Or just make a terrible job of it, as I do, so you never get asked again. The colour is lovely, says Madlib. Minifiku says, same here, Trevor's videos. And Trevor's video saying, this will be a joy to build. I love it. I think so too. Tigay Vols saying, LBB 200 live from the Orient Express. Sipping on champagne. Yeah, I could do that. I know some of that. Of course, it wouldn't really be champagne, probably more like lemonade. But there again, I don't mind a bit of champagne lemonade. I think most people buy Lego sets for the entire set, says Johnny Builds. If the interior is the focus, that's usually not what a train is about. It starts with the engine. That's true, actually. But Orient Express is slightly different to the norm, isn't it? It's all about the carriages. Maybe, and this is a great name for a train. Maybe one day we'll get the big boy, and that will make for an amazing engine. It really will. KO says train prices made me not interested, as there are other sets that are way more interesting to me. That's it. If you're not a train guy, you're not a train guy. Madlib also says, I like it as a space set, and I like the period setting of the carriages and the minifigs. I will say this though, folks, this guy, the guy with the little moustache, that is definitely a nod to Pyro. I'm blooming sure of it. I really am. Anyway, we'll find out maybe when we start getting all those reviews coming through soon enough. Oh, Bricky TY is out there as well. Bricky TY, great to see you. He says, Padawan HQ, you are lucky. Our local tree in town gets turned on the 24th of November. Mrs. wants the tree up then. I don't think so. Laugh out loud as well, which is very cool. Liz is saying, my husband put our life-size leg lamp up on November the 1st. Leg lamp up on November the 1st. I was not happy. I remember chatting with Liz once. This was like quite a few weeks ago, and I said, Blimey, you put up your Halloween, got your Halloween stuff out really early, like Lego Halloween sets and stuff like that.
I thought you were going to
Guys
say a Halloween costume there.
No, I would. I wouldn't share that information with you, Liam. But she goes down there up all year round. I thought, yeah, why not? So it goes. Padawan HQ says the only reason I'm happy is because she's letting me build the Alpine Lodge to put up with the decorations. Oh, that's nice, actually. I will say this, right? I mean, we're sort of saying about, because let's face it, the Natural History Museum, it's a bit of classy architecture, isn't it? You got the Orient Express, just riding past it. It's going to look like a nice scene. It really will. Certainly one for the Instagrammers and TikTokers out there. Anyway, let's go round. We'll have a look at some photos in a second, folks, that all you lovely lot have sent us in. But first of all, before we do that, let's have a look at see what Ian and Carrie have been doing. We'll have a look at the state of see how many suites are left as well. And
there's no suites.
Yeah, there's no suites.
No,
oh, God,
mine won in the first 5 minutes. I finished my first floor. It probably looks very similar, but it's got a few details inside now. Oh, hello. We got little cozy chairs. We got like a little.
Oh, those are cute little chairs. I do like the cute chairs.
Oh, they're very
there's
cute,
a light brick in this set as well, but I have no idea where it's going to be. So
I thought you said it was in the Christmas tree.
no, I said that no. So we've got. Oh, hang on. You build in the first one like a little Christmas tree, but then you put lights on it, but not real lights.
Oh, okay.
Just little dots.
Right.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this pans out. Because I try not to look at sets too much before I build them. When it's the ones I like, so Winter Village and Modulars, I don't look inside, and that way it's more fun.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Ian, have you actually done anything, or are you sort of been dossing around?
No. So because all I need is the first bit, so I built that last time you asked.
We bought the whole set for that.
So I'm using this mechanism in a mock. And then the rest of the set will be used to expand the original one, so to fully enclose it. So it will all get used, but
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I don't know how you're going to incorporate that into some coral reef, but it'd be interesting to see how you do it.
Not that mock.
No, it is.
That is. Yeah, the other bits.
Yeah.
That's true.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Really. Anyway, where was we? Oh yeah, that was it. Kerry, you've been building some Christmassy stuff. We're getting it this time next week, folks. I'm wearing the Christmas jumper. I don't care what you think. I even got a Christmas Lego t-shirt.
Fuerteventura. Can't wait.
Show us what you built, and do you like it?
So basically, I've just built. I've not built the 2 buildings. I've just built the tree and the little main street sign and the trolley, and I love it. It's so cute.
It is quite nice, actually.
Which bit it's going to go to in my city though, because you've got like your little village bit, then you've got your fancy bit. This is kind of weird. Don't know how it's going to fit.
Is it really? I don't think I never thought those buildings were particularly fancy in that set.
Yeah, no, they're not fancy. I mean, I haven't had my Winter Village out the last couple of years actually, so
all right.
I've just built the sets and put them in a box. So we'll see. I might put it out this year.
Well, it looks nice though. The trolley is nice. So I would be up for building that actually, just build a couple of those trams or something like that. I think there's a few pieces
of power functions as well. So
there we go.
Instructions in the back to put power functions in, and I think I've got all those bits. So
well, I tell you what, right? Talking about the Orient Express and the lack of power functions, they will. The guys will do that. There'll be loads of people out there. Rebrickable. Give it within a week. They'll be up there, and we'll chat about that on London Corner as well. Manark's not been doing anything. He's been chatting away with us. So too, Gaz, you been doing anything?
Been doing something.
Have you?
Oh,
yeah. What have you been? All right, let's have a look then. Oh, here we go. Oh,
I have. I've been building this set.
Oh, it's the seals. They're so cute.
2 hours 44 it's taking you to do just that.
I built this before the bloody introduction, Greg.
Well,
I was doing something.
Oh, I do like that.
I mean, there's like an Olympic champion of building these. It's nice. I quite like that. Is it? That's the one that came free.
I had done stuff though.
Wasn't that free with the City magazine this month? That one you got there?
No. This is part of this set here.
Oh, okay.
It's all one set, mate.
Okay. Is it me? I'm just throwing it out there, folks. I think this year we've had a lot of sets come with minifigures with cameras. There we go. Just saying. I reckon.
The little camera build is actually quite fun. It uses a light bluish grey bucket as well, which is quite cool.
There we go. Nice.
Oh, that's quite good.
Is that the DG audit set?
Oh, what?
Sorry, buddy.
Is it a DG audit?
You know what DG audits is?
Got no idea. Never heard of it. Was that some sort of shop from up north or something?
No, it's the guy who like goes outside of like industrial estates and like just points his camera into warehouses and just triggers people to come out.
Oh,
and...
yeah. Is that the guy that comes out? The security guys always come out and say,
Yeah.
you can't film here, mate. Oh, actually, I can film here. I'm well within my rights. Yeah.
I'll be taking the drone over. Yeah.
When he starts talking to the police, and it's like, oh, I think you talk about awkward. You wouldn't want to be married to the guy or anything like that, would you? It's a bit awkward. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's a thing. He's a thing. And maybe, but when anyone comes out and complains, he's like, well, actually, no, I'm within my full rights of being here. And then they sort of think most people would say, no, all right, don't worry about it. I'll just move on. But he doesn't. He stands his ground. Let's put it that way, shall we say, Liam? All right, cool. Gaz, you been building anything? I don't think you have. I don't think Gaz has been building anything.
No, not today, not really.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
I've just been trying to sort some bits out on my desk. But...
All right, he's doing it. Liam, I don't know what Liam's been doing. He's been chatting away with us, I think. But
I had the match on, like in the background.
oh, who's
as well.
playing tonight? Who's playing tonight? Give us the
England Malta.
England Malta.
Yeah, Wembley.
Is it? I didn't know it was in it. Of course, it's
It's
international
finished now.
break, isn't it? It's international break. England must have won that, surely.
Yeah, 2-0. It was pretty boring, to be honest. Hence why I wasn't talking about it.
Yeah, Malta. I went to, actually, here's the thing, right? I went to Malta a few years ago, right? And then just literally, I came home and I watched at that time, what was the latest Poirot movie, which I think was Murder on the Orient Express. That was filmed in Malta. Because I was sitting there, I'm in the cinema watching it, literally a week after coming back from holiday. I was like, I was standing there last week, and I was. It was all filmed at the beginning of it in Malta. I think they made it look like Egypt or something like that, but it wasn't. It was filmed in Malta. Anyway,
I had two choices of where to go next week. I booked my holiday last week or the week before, and I haven't been to Malta before. Really, really, really wanted to go to Malta, and everybody said,
really nice.
No, it's cold at this time of year. It's really cold. And then I'm looking on Facebook, and one of my friends is in Malta at this minute in time, and it's warmer than Fuerteventura.
Yeah, Fuerteventura is cool this time of year. It's about 17 out there.
No, it's 24 degrees at the minute.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So no, it's not. It's 22 degrees, and Malta is 24 degrees. No,
Yeah.
the Canary Islands, it's a good winter destination.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's just south of Lanzarote. You can get there. But we're actually going to Lanzarote because my club is obsessed with volcanoes. So we're going to get a ferry over to Lanzarote and do the volcano.
Don't go Lanzarote. Go to what was it?
No, don't just say it. Honestly, he's not stopped. I know what you mean. Iceland at the minute.
Yeah, Iceland.
That's
That's
where
it.
he wanted to go. I wanted to go somewhere.
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, I want to go to
So we
Iceland.
had a massive discussion about it, and I won.
Oh, okay.
Discussion.
Yeah, discussion.
I
Basically,
love this
no, I'm not going there.
discussion in
Talk
air
to the hand.
quotes.
Yeah,
Over my dead body.
yeah. Yes, yeah. I'm my dead body. I'm going
Well,
there.
I wanted to go
You sound
somewhere
like a
that I've never
Dalek,
been
then you did,
before.
Gaz.
Yeah, I wanted to go somewhere we'd never been before, and we've been to Iceland twice. So
Oh, you've been. Oh, fair enough.
What?
Yeah,
You
it
go
was
to
beautiful.
Lanzarote?
no, we've never been. We're going to Fuerteventura, but we've
okay.
we've only ever been to Tenerife.
All right. Well, take
around
take
there,
your hairband with you because it's blooming windy over there.
I just want to sit on the beach, so hopefully it's not that bad.
No, it is.
Don't have
really windy.
beaches, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fuerteventura is like the sandy beach. It's the golden sand
is it?
beach. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a
Kerry,
really nice beach, but it's super windy over there. And I genuinely mean that, Kerry. It's really, really windy. It's like 30-mile-an-hour winds all day long.
Yeah, we had that last week in Lanzarote. It was like 24-mile-an-hour winds.
You could just save your money and go down to the beach that Carrie and Ian went to. And then
Yeah, exactly. We were at the beach last week. It was
This one's a warm beach, though. It's warm winds, so it's.
it was warm. It was lovely.
It was cold.
Yeah, if you take a
It's
hot
really
water
cold.
bottle, you're fine. You can just spend the rest of your money on Lego. There you go.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. But yeah, no. Anyway, it doesn't matter, Kerry. You'll have a wonderful time. Should we have a look at some pictures? I think we should. Right, here we go. So bringing them in straight away. Woo, there we go, straight in there. Look at this. No messing with this one. This is from Alan. He's a good mate of mine at work. He's building this. He's into his Batman. He loves Batman. He does, which is handy because it's practically the only DC thing you'll get from Lego these days. And what he didn't realize is he actually likes motorbikes as well. So he's on this avenue of telling me about 6 months ago, oh, I'm not going to buy much more Lego, Greg. I'm running out of space. And then of course he thought, oh,
Famous
he's
last
really into his
words.
he's into his motorbikes. And I said to him, well, you should check out Technic. They do some good ones. Echo Bricks, you'll love me for that, saying that. And he's proper like watching the prices at the moment for the Black Friday sales. So anyway, so that's his first picture of that. I do like the tires on that. Nice tread. Really cool pictures as well. And don't forget, folks, really do send me pictures any time of the week that you want to, and preferably send them to my email at londonbridgebricks@gmail.com, because you get a nice bit of res. I like this. You really do. Anyway, so that's the last one from Alan. So thank you for that. Lots of pins. I will say this. Lots of pins in Technic. Just saying, just throwing it out there. Oh, there he is. There he is. Good to see you, dude.
You said Technic and Stephen appears.
Exactly. It's true, isn't it? It's like he's got the bots out there. Brick's out there as well. Evening. Catching the last few minutes.
So it's like
now he said that.
Man in the mirror, isn't it? It's like
Yeah, just don't say it 5 times.
Yeah,
I say 5 times. So, I did a member stream last Sunday, and we were going through a load of stuff that I bought recently, and this I thought was just quite nice. 6 nice cards that came in it as well. The Brick Sticker Shop, I really liked, and all of these gave me really good service. So just let me know out there if anyone ever actually uses any of those stores. This was one of my pictures of the week. This was Hawkeye and the Avengers. I popped into the Lego store on, I think it was Wednesday actually. Wednesday was like 2 days for me. It was literally about 3 hours sleep the whole day, and took a very cool picture there. I think anyway of Hawkeye. This is from Jesse. Jesse, as we know, is brilliant at doing mocks and stuff like that. This is his incarnation of the tower, which is pretty good, isn't it? And what I like about it as well is the fact that they've got, and this is a big part that's missing from it, is this section here. This part is I miss in the Lego set. But I have to be honest, I think if I did, or when I will build this, I think I would be quite interested in building that on like a 48 by 48. What do you guys out there think as well? What do you think out there in the chat too? It is a really nice set. Yeah. This though, is this custom? What do you reckon, Gaz? Custom? It's the thing. I think it's from the Fantastic Four.
Could be actually, yeah, because it looks like he uses the same head as the new Hulk. Because I think he's got the slightly bigger head that was in like the parade set, the Lunar New Year parade set.
Yeah,
what color?
Pretty good. A Human Torch.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
the Human Torch looks awesome with that transparent orange.
Yeah.
Look at Reed Richards on the top left there as well, with his arms. That's amazing. I like that. That's really cool, actually. I forget what the is it the Baxter Building? Is the Fantastic Four? I haven't read a Fantastic Four comic in about 20 years, but they are coming to the MCU apparently, and apparently it's the actor who plays the Mandalorian who's going to be playing Reed Richards. So he's off the hook now for Mandalorian, which is I hope. I mean, let's face it, they ain't got to do that much filming, I suppose.
He just did voiceover last series, I think. So
that's all he was. That's all he did.
Yeah,
that's all he did last year. Gaz looks like he's spilt his tea bags somewhere. Gaz, what are we looking at here?
So this is a behind the scenes of my pictures. I'm trying to do for a countdown to the Doctor Who special when they start. I'm trying to take like some better pictures than the ones I usually have on my page. So this is the setup for the most recent one.
I love that Ood. I love that Ood so much.
You like that Ood?
The crazy one that
he's had a fight with a spaghetti monster or something.
The crazy one where the orb glows red. Yeah.
And so everyone was everyone wanted one, didn't they? Reddit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is that a custom mini? Is that a custom sticker?
Yeah. I've got. I've actually got quite a few of those still. So yeah, I had like a couple of sheets.
I have to get one of those off you at some point. Very good.
Nobody asked. I was like, can I have a sheet as well? I love them.
Yeah. I've got some of them. Yeah, I've got loads of things still.
That's the Ood.
So good.
What are those? Are they tentacles, or are they just?
It's just part of his face, so that's like where his mouth is. Okay. So that's what they telepathic. So you got that thing, which is a translatable.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I forget what Doctor did they come? What were they part of for that? That's a really good picture, by the way, guys.
10th Doctor. Cheers. Yeah, it's 10th Doctor originally. First
Very
of all,
cool.
anyway, I should say.
There was a bit more behind the scenes. There was a red one there.
Oh yeah, the Zygon. I've got another one of those. Actually, I've just painted up. Just painted this chap up.
Have a
Another
look.
bit. Oh, Sampa, stop it. Yeah, so this is. I just painted another one up.
Very cool.
So I've got a. Sampa.
I like it. I like it. All right, good stuff. Oh, there he is again. Nice. Very cool. This is from. This is the new Hashima building. The Pink Wheels is working on, and there we go. Show right there. You should put lights in it as well. By the looks of it. Ooh, what's that? So something out of War of the Worlds. Look at that though. Great architecture.
It is, isn't it? It's a great color scheme as well, isn't it? Look at it.
Yeah, teal and white. Oh, I like that. What do you reckon about that, Brickbods?
I love teal. It's my second favorite Lego after purple.
After yeah, but it's purple, but it's got to be a particular hue of
the right
purple,
kind
though,
of
hasn't it?
purple. Cadbury's purple.
The right kind of purple. I like that. There we go. That's Meredith.
Yeah.
I like this. Oh, look at the use of the arms.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of freaky looking though.
Isn't it? It reminds me of War of the Worlds, the one that there's on Netflix, I think it is, or Disney Plus. God, that was a bit of a grind watching that, I tell you.
It's like those was it those replicators that were in Stargate as well?
Yeah, I think they were a bit of a copy of it, actually. This is from Nicole. I've put on this. This is not Lego. This is the from BlueBricks. Does look good though. Nice picture that. Very cool picture.
Defiant. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was never a really big fan of that ship, actually.
Really?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I just thought it was a bit like me.
The Defiant says it's like a little warrior. The Defiant is a little get in there, kill everybody, and get out.
Yeah,
Tough little shit.
I suppose so. I suppose so. I just got to remove the pictures for a second because for some reason or other, I had a problem with that picture when I downloaded it. I've got I know I've got to it. It's strangely enough just died on me again. But anyway, let's bring it back in again.
Any of your viruses.
It was for some reason I couldn't open it originally, and I just opened it. Then I managed to open it, and then it was just a case of it not being able to move it on from there. But anyway, we've surpassed that now. We've got back into it. This is from Ray and Ella. Very cool picture, like that. This is
so cool.
It's a bit like a mock. It's a bit like one of Carrie and Ian's mock that they did.
That's how ours started.
That's how it started. That's how it started. And then it just grows. It just grows and grows. Now, here's some pictures. Now, I know Liam said earlier on he thinks Leicester Square is a bit boring, but he would say that. I don't blame him. But the one thing I do like about Leicester Square that they do change quite often, every couple of months or so, is the section. There's a section upstairs that they change. And this is their new Christmassy section. 2 Folds have been in there recently. They have. In fact, they sent me a picture of it last week. But I thought I'd show you this. This is what the pictures look like before people actually got to see it, which was quite cool. So you got access to it early.
So Christmassy.
But yeah, so there's so here's the thing, right? I don't know if we see it here. There was this section in the sort of Christmas part there was 2 big parts to it. Let me see if there's the other side of it. Oh, there we go. Right. So here in the red box section, this is obviously Avengers Tower, right? Then of course you've got the modular next to it. Now behind it is a long one. There's a long box, right, which goes from one end to the other. That, of course, is the Orient Express. So this should be in London. I would have thought by tomorrow, to be honest, to go and see it. So hopefully I'll try and get some footage of that. There's a really cool seat that they made. Of course, 2 was using that last week as well. I think I might have taken a couple of pictures of it myself too. But look how lovely it is. Imagine working here first thing in the morning and stacking it all. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
we go. Some nice Christmassy
that?
bits and pieces. I don't know. I think it
That's
was
like a goat.
my money is it was Kerry.
I'm loving the giant masonry bricks. I wonder if those are gonna go spare once they're done. Just like own a giant masonry brick.
Here's the
Go
thing:
with the
build to
rest of
give.
them.
December the
This is so
15th,
cool.
folks. I'm going to be doing a build to give London Calling. December the 15th. That'll be something like London Calling 202. That'll be, and everybody who comes on that one, we'll just build some hearts, and we can message them over to Lego on Twitter, X, Instagram, and then of course a load of kiddies will then get some very cool Lego. This is from Salix. He's at Bricks and More. He's been to a convention. Let's have a look at this one.
Oh wow!
What's the size of that?
That's cool.
It's a lot of blue.
That is a lot of blue and a lot of yellow as well. That's
Some
works.
great shapes though. Like that one on the right, the sort of further right.
Further
I can't think what the shape is called. When you've got lots of like a hexagon but way more sides. A dodecahedron? Well, I don't know.
No, dodecahedron would be more ballish.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I've got no idea what she's going on about, folks.
There's a lot of good angles on it, is what I'm getting at.
It's just nice, isn't it? Can't it just be?
Yeah, it's really cool.
What's all that? I love my favorite color spacemen are the red ones.
No, purple.
No, no, purple's not official anyway. It's not official.
What? How is it not official?
Well, they never come out with a straight out purple one, did they? You had to buy it in bits and pieces. He's a mongrel spaceman.
Mongrel.
It's a mongrel spaceman.
Oh, I like that one. Look, little cherry picker there. Pedman says, Greg, I sent you a little picky. My evening summed up. If I can show it, I will. But otherwise, folks, it's a bit late for it at the moment, Padawan. I'll show it off next week. Don't mind, I will, and I promise you I will too.
Like that.
Oh, this is all right. Oh, sorry, did I just see Kerry say she likes it? Of course she would, wouldn't she?
That's going to be one of my next mocks as well. One of my many that I've got in my brain.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, what are we actually looking at here? Is it?
So we are looking at the Quidditch pitch.
Is that Tom?
I don't know. I'm thinking that geezer there, isn't it?
Yeah,
that geezer.
That's awesome.
Tonto from the Lone Ranger. What's he doing there?
He's come to watch a Quidditch match.
Why not? Yeah.
There we go. Oh look, there's was his name Magisto or something?
Yeah.
But that's got printing. Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, that don't look like it's made of Lego. What's all that about? That's pretty cool, though, isn't it? That's big.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's a spider.
There's Aragog as well. Aragog's turned up.
Yeah, I have Aragog.
Do you?
I actually have an Aragog.
Yeah,
Very few things I have.
I want to go to the doctors about that.
Yeah, so you can get a printer.
I've got half around here.
Let's have a look at this. Oh, I've got no idea what this is. Look, you can tell it's not in England. That's lovely, though. That is.
That is.
Nice use of masonry bricks there.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I know what Ian's thinking.
That's too much masonry brick for you.
Yeah, too much for Ian. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! The ghost.
Oh, wow.
UCS.
Look at that.
I think that's
Jeez,
bigger than the UCS.
Oh,
I like that.
That's a monster.
That's really good, though.
Oh my god, that is shit. That is proper to scale. Oh, I like that.
I wonder if they've got an interior as well on that.
What's the forehead on the minifigure next to Hera?
That's Jace, wasn't it?
It looks like a massive forehead, though.
Really
Yeah, he's got a spam on him, hasn't he? He's got his spam.
The reflection looks like he's got
yeah.
his huge forehead.
Yeah,
It's like the Elephant Man or something like that is in there. I think there's a purple spaceman in there as well. Just saying. All right, what else have we got going on in there? Oh, look at the landing gear and everything like that. That was great. That does.
Yeah.
No Chopper, because that was Sabine with the purple hair.
Mm.
But there's no Chopper, but I would imagine Chopper's at the back, so you can't see him from there.
Exactly. Yeah, Chopper's at the back doing something dodge probably.
Yeah, murdering innocent people, probably.
Yeah, I tell you what, right? I watched Rebels back just before Rebels season 5, Ahsoka, otherwise known as Ahsoka, and I tell you what, right? He didn't mind killing a few droids. That droid.
He didn't. No, he pushed one out of the moon door, didn't he?
Yeah, and I quite liked him as well. I quite
Oh,
liked
he's
the
really
old
nice.
tapered
Let's
head.
add him to the crew. No.
Yeah, I was like, no way. I was like, oh, blimey, he's a bit horrible, isn't he? That is a nice. I love them trucks. That is a good truck collection, man. I'm looking for an Optimus Prime. Anyone can see an Optimus Prime? Oh, I like them. That's nice, isn't it? That's a proper Yankee one. That is like that. Very nice. All right, moving on. This is what's this stop motion thing going on? It's got to be Trevor's. There we are. It's Trevor.
Yeah.
Let's have a look through that. So that's what Trevor's looking at there. And this is what he's doing here. So he's building what you've been building, Carrie. I think is that the new one? Yeah,
That is the new one. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Good picture, Trev. I like that. Blimey, he's taking a lot of. Look at the photos there.
How's he taking a photo of his phone? Surely that's what you use to take photos. It's crazy.
I know,
Maybe there's a photo of the photo of the photo.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right. Okay. Let's move on swiftly. So this is the welcome to the Trafford Lego store. Someone's happy to be there. 2K folks, of course. And let's have a look.
Happy. He's just like, yeah.
I was
Well,
really
that is
jealous 'cause I didn't get an invite to the VIP, but some of our lot did, but I wasn't one of them. It must have been a ballot or something, so I was very upset.
Oh,
Sounds
What's going on
outrageous to me.
Alan and Vicky were there.
She's upset. She's got no budget. She's walking past.
yeah.
She's like, oh no. Oh,
That's cool.
she's
That's
not
cool. That is a cool picture though. On the top, nice and colourful and good bit of fleece. Jay would like that. Just saying.
Pick a brick wall is shocking though. It's so tiny.
Is it? Well, it's only a little store though, isn't it?
No, it's bigger than the Sheffield store.
They look like they're scaring each other in this picture. I'm just saying. But anyway, what's all this big bee about? What's all that about?
that is so cool.
It's Manchester Bee. It's it's the mascot for Manchester.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go around Manchester,
Oh, here we go.
look at all the bins. All the bins have got a bee on them. Worker bees.
I don't want to go to Manchester. Go through the bins.
Not through the bins. Just
the hobbies that Northerners get up to. I don't know.
when you go past lampposts, there's a bee on them and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Cost of living crisis, Greg. We've got to eat.
Yeah, I know, but blimey, mate, there's better hobbies than going down bins. Just saying. What do they call it? The Biffa holiday or something like that. But anyway, what's going on? He looks a bit dodgy, doesn't he? He's like, what's going on there?
He said, "Did you ask me?"
Bit shifty looking, isn't he? Have they checked his
Yeah.
pockets?
Manchester.
We've got new arrivals up there. What's the new arrivals section? Yeah,
That'll be the airport.
New arrivals. Oh, I tell you, someone sent me the earlier one as well. The airplane, the one with the V tail. My God, it's going for like 60 quid. A perfect gift.
One, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look, there we go. Oh, it's the old nutcracker. Love a nutcracker. That's what she said. And there we go. This is what Kerry's building at the moment. And
It looks so good.
Yeah.
nice, isn't it? It's deep as well. Carrie's words, not mine. It's deep.
Right.
That's what she said.
Got more depth to it, I think, is what I said.
No, you did. Play it back. You said your first person.
Yeah.
It's deep.
It
There we go. Is that bee again? There we go. Lego model of a worker bee built in 2023. Number of bricks 5,372. Build time 68 hours. What, they building it blindfolded or something?
That's quite a lot of bricks.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
lot
quite
of bricks,
big.
actually, isn't it? It's really nice. Like, it really pops. All these bits here. Oh, okay, I see. 2x2 round. Are these legs or the tentacles? I don't know. Oh, look, nice.
Not an octopus.
Technique in there. Oh, it's good though, isn't it? Look at the wings. Well, it's a lot of trains clear. Love it. Oh, there we go. This is the Christmas one. That one there on the right is Christmassy one. A bit fishy. Oh, look, there's a bee. There we go.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Hey.
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah. Manchester, UK.
Tennis rackets. That's cool.
Yeah, I like it. Good parts usage. I don't know what that bit is there.
We'll have to get those stamps. Bricktastic. We'll have to go to both.
Yeah,
good
for
shout.
sure.
Oh, there's two now. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. But anyway, folks, that is it. That's all the pictures for this week. I'd normally buzz back through them again, but it'll probably crash on me. But anyway, great photos. That's definitely one of my favorites this week, though. Look at that. That is big.
Yeah.
Salix, that is massive. Love to know a little bit more about that,
That's what
actually. It really is. And it's got lights on it as well. Just saying.
You have to pay extra for that, mate.
You do. Unless, of course, you get sent some light kits. Just saying. But yeah, that's very, very cool. That is. I like that. And can I just say as well, Brickhead, that is a good little Brickheads. That Liam, I think you built that one recently, haven't you?
Not recently. I have got it. It's probably the first one I got. But yeah, I need 3 more. 3 more Star Wars Brickheads.
What ones do you need?
Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and Phasma, the 3 most expensive ones, obviously.
Phasma, yeah, man.
How much
yeah,
are you willing
Phasma's
to
cool.
pay for the Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Well, how much are you willing to offer? Because I feel like a deal's about to be done.
I might just happen to have a.
Oh, two Northerners trying to broker a deal. This is going to be a laugh.
I've just got a spare one just down there.
Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
Tease him, why don't you?
That's sealed in box as well.
Sealed in box.
Let's talk.
Oh,
Did you rub it anymore if you tried, Kerry? So are you offering it to him? You're going to speak after. Do I get 10%? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
This is my one down here. You see, so.
Oh, that's what it could. That's what it could look like.
This is turning into like a QVC advert, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
This is what it would look like.
I've
This could
picked
be
the models,
yours.
so there you go. Anyway, Liam's like frothing at the mouth. He's going, "Oh, I want that."
Better do
But
some
no, very
investigating
cool.
now. See how much it's worth.
I think. Do you know what? I
Make an
didn't
offer
buy
quick.
those Boba Fetts because they didn't last. They did not last at all. When they came out, they were out for like a few weeks. That was it. They were gone in no time at all. They're worse than Mickey Mouse. They really was. Anyway, let's have a look at this poll, shall we? And then we're going to go around and see how what everyone's got coming up. Anyway, the question being 90 votes so far, folks. That's very cool. Thank you so much. You have one choice to buy and build a set on December the 1st. Which one would it be? 54% are saying the Orient Express, and 46% are saying the Icons Museum. Get your last votes in, folks. Come on. It's looking like the Orient Express is going to win. It really is. And on that note, let's go around the panel, see what's going on, and then get your last bits of votes in. And like I always say, folks, thank you for the 50 thumbs up. Really, really always appreciate that. I really, really do. And if you've got any photos to send me for next week, send them anytime during the week. Don't leave them till Friday. Send them tomorrow. Send them tonight. And if I haven't shown any that you guys have sent me tonight, I'll show it next week. It's as easy as that. It really is. Ian and Carrie, what have you got coming up this week? Are you going to be streaming on Sunday?
We will, and we're starting the Hogwarts micro build. Is that what?
I think so. Yeah.
The new little one, the big Hogwarts and Castle and Grounds. That's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah, we're starting that.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Looks
Ian
like a
decided that he was going to try and build that last week on London Calling when I wasn't here, and he was promptly told no. So we'll be doing that on stream.
I like it. Oh, okay. All right. There you go. So, Ian, you've been allowed to do it. What's Ian going to be allowed to build? The Ford Anglia section of it?
Yeah. Just that kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, all 3 parts. Which is very
3,
good.
yeah. Oh, yeah, because it is 3. Yeah. You can do that bit. I'll do the rest.
Sure.
Wow.
Great idea, Greg.
Yeah, and then
All
make
right.
3 parts as well. One, Carrie.
Yeah, it's too many. You can just put the bomb bit on.
Okay.
All right, very cool, very cool. Look forward to that. Kerry, are you doing any streams, or are you sort of a bit of a busy bee on the quiet at the moment?
I'm not doing any. I'm going to Spain. So.
Oh, you're not doing anything then.
Spain.
Oh, yeah, it's called A Fuerteventura.
Yeah, it's Spain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It sounds like an
Just
old pet film or something, doesn't it? A film about
It's
pets
the
or
Canary
something.
Islands, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Canaries. There we go. Sounds like some old dodgy football team. They do. There we go. Very cool. And when are you off? And when are you back?
So I'm going on Monday, I will be away I'm flying on Tuesday, going on Monday, flying on Tuesday. So hopefully I'm going to go visit the Manchester store. And then I'll be back the following Tuesday, but late. So yeah, I'm just going for a week.
Okay, cool. Well, I hope you get nice then. Get a decent tan and enjoy the beach life out there.
Don't need a tan.
Okay. Well, I do. I know. I got friends of mine that they always
fair,
go.
I do get a lot darker. So
You do. I know. I know. People think it's funny, but it's it's the truth. You do. The sun kind of does that to you, folks. It really does. Unless, of course, you're like me, you just go red. In some cases, it's very pink.
He's factor 50 for the hubby. Bless him.
Is he really?
Skin. Yeah, he's got really light skin.
He's got ginger skin. He hasn't got ginger hair.
Yeah,
but he's got ginger
got
skin.
Hair. He's got a bit. He had a bit of ginger in his beard. But he's got really, really light skin. He's got pale skin and freckles, so you've got to be careful with him because he does burn. So
I can emphasize.
He says he's more fragile than Mark.
I can sympathise. I am light as they can be. I'm literally pale as anything.
He basically goes pink, peels, and goes back to white. He doesn't.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like an old snake or something. I don't know. It's horrible. It does. All right. Fair enough.
Spray him with factor 50, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All
Can't step out without factor 50 on.
Really? Okay. Fair enough. Mark, other than using strange creams on your skin over the course of the weekend, you got anything coming up? Are you going to be doing a stream on Sunday? You didn't stream last Sunday.
No, I didn't stream last Sunday, so there was I wasn't well last Sunday at all. I didn't really have much of a voice and to be able to stream, sadly. But I am streaming on Sunday, so my normal time on Twitch, so it'd be 2 p.m. GMT now, and that is going to be building the Holiday Main Street. So I'm joining everybody and building my version of Holiday Main Street because I'm looking forward to it. I bought it and I can't wait to build it for Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Looks good. I need to get in on this Christmas act then. I really do. Gadzette, you gonna be? I know you're out and about this week, but you got anything coming up on your channel?
Or Instagram? I've got a couple of ideas that I want to try and get done, but that'll all be for, if I can pull them off, they'll be for the 23rd. But until then, I'm still doing my countdown thing. So that'll be the weekend. Will be
next Saturday, isn't it? Next Saturday's the big one. What time does it kick off? Is it pre or post Strictly Come Dancing?
It is 6:30, I believe. Is the time they've said. So I think that'll be before Strictly. So I'll probably get that until so probably about 7:30 that will start.
Oh, there we go. We've got to finish the stream off then about that time. I can't keep Gazza waiting for that. There we go. All right, look forward to that. Look forward to the pictures. Really enjoy seeing your behind the scenes pictures as well, Gaz. They're very cool. Keep them coming. Very cool. Liam, are you doing anything? Are you going live on TikTok? Are you going to be on anyone's streams or anything like that? Anything coming up, or are you kind of assessing where you are with those sort of things?
A bit of that, but it's Christmas, isn't it? So Christmas is a good time to kind of make content. As I say, I'm off to this little toy fair on Sunday with one sole purpose, but it feels like an easy way to make content. Shame on me though, because I keep missing it every year. It's like Shildon, it's basically like the Brick Fest up here.
Oh yeah.
And I always forget about it. So it's run by our lug, and it sells out like a couple of weeks in advance, and I keep forgetting about it. So I've missed that. But I'll go to this toy fair, probably do something of that. I'm in Cheshire with work middle of next week, so I might, and I'm staying over, so I might use that as an excuse to just nip up to the Trafford Centre and get a passport stamp. And then next Sunday, I'm in Leeds for Brickfest. And then I'm going to go to the Leeds Lego store and get me stamp there as well. So all of that breeds content, easy content.
It does as well. Nice one. All right, good stuff. Right, before we tell you what I'm going to be up to, be the odd video, be a live stream most likely as well. So today's survey being, you have one choice to buy and build a set on December the 1st. Which one are you going to choose? Well, you actually chose out there, folks. In second place, Icons Museum with 45% of your votes. And the idea is Orient Express came top with 54%. So the Orient Express is very much loved. On Instagram, it was actually the museum So it's really proper 50-50 in the scheme of things. And that had 91 votes as well. So thank you, everybody who voted for that. Coming up from me, I've got a couple of videos in the pipeline. In fact, I've got about 7 videos in the pipeline, actually. But I'm working on something. I'm working on a kind of a cool, special little video for London Calling 200, which, of course, will be in 2 weeks. Next week is going to be a really cool London Calling. Got a few newbies coming on for that one, folks. And then, of course, the week after that is the big 200. So hopefully you guys and girls out there will be joining me for that. And on that note, I want to say thank you for Sarah to be on earlier on. Of course, Jay as well, all the way from Australia. The BrickBods, Kerry, lovely to see you. Enjoy your holiday. Don't forget, just out of curiosity, your husband has factor 50 on. What factor do you tend to put on?
It's just depends on the heat, so I don't really bother. Or it's just factor 15.
On factor 15, I like that. Factor 15. So
I think the only time I've had to use I got burnt and I had to use it is when I went to Florida.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So
Florida.
I don't really wear it in the UK.
Okay, factor. I always go factor 15, and then the last day I put factor 8 on. It's lovely. It is.
Oh, I thought that was the lowest, so that's why I said I don't really use it.
Makes you go crispy. Just so. Good stuff. Mark, great to have you here as well, as always. Gaza, Minifiku, brilliant. Very well as well. And Liam, long time no see. Great to see you here, my friend, and certainly enjoy Cheshire. And of course, all you lovely lot out there. The likes, of course, Chris Chalice, Johnny Builds, Lego Team B. Lovely to meet you. The Bricketeer, Pink Wheels, Polar Bricks, KO, G's Version, and Madlib, to name but a few. Take care of yourselves, folks, and just remember one thing, that Lego is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you are too. Congratulations again to 2 Gay Foals, and I'll see you lovely lot very, very soon.
Bye.
Bye.